Hello, y'all dorks. I see Reggie, I see Yuki. Welcome on in, as well as anyone else that may be lurking. And April has a bomb. God damn it. Okay, there are more beans than I thought there was gonna be. I was gonna check out, Nobody Fucking Move. We're not doing Nobody Fucking Move with this many players. Good fucking lord. Which one do we play? But yes, welcome on in. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Welcome.
I need to go to the UK again and just do nothing but eat Indian food.
Oh, fair enough. I return.
Doing it.
Hi.
How you all dorks doing?
I have a really good
explosion
Indian
noise.
place nearby me that is so good.
Mm.
Also, hello.
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 We are no longer going to be doing this script because there's more of you than I expected.
Dang.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait,
No,
why am I?
This is not a problem. Oh no, a bunch of people want to play with me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
They want to play with you.
Oh no.
I don't get to
Hey,
explode.
hey, Bale.
Yeah?
Bale.
Yeah?
Start a campaign? Question mark?
Ooh,
eh?
good.
Ooh.
A campaign?
Oh wait, have you I guess
I
you
don't
weren't
think
paying
Baylor's
attention.
ever done a campaign.
Oh.
Campaign.
Well, they just released this today, fully. Clock Tower campaigns, called Flesh and Bone, where it's what you start off as a script. Whichever characters get eliminated can no longer be in a campaign, and they get replaced by other characters.
That is something I would want to do, but probably not right now. Goob! Okay, well, I've just gotten it. Goob has now raided me. God damn it, Goob.
Goober.
How when now
Wait,
now I'm
wait,
now I'm lurking in my own chat. God damn it.
Goob needs to join.
Oh, you know,
Goober, get in
I'm
here.
pretty sure that's why he just raided me.
Probably.
How went your haste? I hope it went well. I see a Zoin, I see a Jonko, I see Sai. Welcome on, Hyru. I see y'all dorks. Speed! Fair enough.
I need to check out that game.
It looked
Yeah, Haste looks really fun.
It looked interesting, though probably not my personal cup of tea. Also, I have too many games I need to play.
Okay, so we need a full game version of the script.
This chicken vindaloo is very good.
I mean...
The full version would be Kaboom.
I also do have just this dumbass shit that I've been working on.
I can
It's
explode.
not a good idea. Literally, it is in it is in my folder list labeled bad ideas.
I could tell you it's a bad idea because you have
Yeah, no. I know it's a bad idea.
I am starting to I thought Wizard was my second favorite minion ever. It's starting to become at least now just middle of the road and maybe even dropping in ranks for me.
Yeah, I would not be... I don't think I would use... What I've seen of Wizard, I would not use it in a game that I want to take seriously. This script is not intended to be taken seriously. It is
Fair.
all of the ways for the game to end before the demon is killed. Like, it is every single win con.
It's Midnight House of the Damned then.
Because we have Riot, ways to end the game fast. Riot, Goblin, Evil Twin, Saint, Damsel, Klutz.
You're missing. Belnar, you're missing an outsider then.
Which one?
Heretic.
I was scared of Heretic, but if it's going to be a dumb shit, I should throw Heretic on.
Yeah, I would just replace Puzzle Master with Heretic.
Yeah, that's going to be what I do, because now that I've seen how it works in Nobody Fucking Move, absolutely.
Heretic's fun. Heretic in a fun silly script is actually fun.
Yeah, I think it's kind of... It's great for a script like this, where people are going to be... Like, people could win at any moment, but they also could lose at any moment. But yeah, I'm not running this right now. I need to fiddle with things on it. I don't know yet, if I'm being completely honest. I have not thought that through as to which script I want to run. Could just do like BMR or TB or SNV.
A pebble.
I'm always up
Yeah.
for BMR.
I was about to say, I think I'm down for some BMR.
All right, then let's go with BMR. Let us engage the chaos of death and murder, and I'm being graded as a lunatic. Yes, get in here, Goob.
Second raid.
Second raid?
Yeah, I'm starting to warm up to
please,
BMR
no.
because I play so many BMR-like scripts and starting to get used to the idea.
It's very easy when you're making a custom script to accidentally turn it into a BMR adjacent script. Because there's a lot of things where if you want to play with them, it becomes BMR adjacent.
Yeah,
The moment you put almost any
Ish.
BMR role in a script,
Okay.
that script has to become BMR adjacent for that role to be balanced.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I'm thinking, like, Lunatic, you could maybe put in something that isn't. Goon could work
Lunatic
fine.
is fine.
It's really the
Lu-
outsiders.
Really? I wouldn't say the outsiders
Not
at
all
all.
of them, but
Except for I think the only ones that I think half of the outsiders.
Mhm.
I think it's the protection roles are the ones that are the most troublesome.
fair enough.
Yeah, I think this is the whole protection roles fighting against the roles that just want to die.
Yep. And the demon, like BM, like the philosophy of TPI, at least back then. I don't know if they're going to be continuing it on for the other scripts. Is that like the roles are balanced to their home script?
Yeah.
They do try to balance it to everything else, but that's almost an impossibility because that's a lot of fucking
Yeah, no.
roles.
I think it
That's
is
often what
far
they're for.
it is far better for them to make the scripts as tightly balanced as they can with that script, and then let the players figure it out from there. But
Which
yes,
hopefully
anyone
we'll
else?
have-
Anyone else joining before I am going to start scheming?
I shot Hope a message, but she's not replying back.
I think
so
she
don't think so.
might be.
Hope is having a movie night.
Oh,
yeah. I was hoping to play with Hope. I love Hope.
And in that case, just scream at me if there's someone else that wants to join. But for now, I will scheme for a 10-player game, which means 2
Okay,
minions.
2 outsiders. Oh wait, no, it
Yay.
is 2 minions.
Yeah, no, 2
outsiders.
minions, 0 outsiders is the base count. That obviously
Oh,
could
boy.
change, but all right. Good luck. I'll get to scheming. Also, I can chat with you wonderful people. God, there's been a lot of you talking. Hi, Diala. Hi, Sai. Hi, Zelwyn. Also, Butler is actually not on this script. You're thinking of Trouble Brewing, TB. Butler is fine. It is a fine role for new players. That's about it. That is about all I can say about Butler. It's an easy outsider to use. Oh. Yes?
I think actually add a seed.
Okay.
Our time for props 1 game. Yep. All right. Yep.
All
It's
right.
coming.
Get him in. But yes. Actually, I can just leave myself unmuted and just stay in this private little conversation. Oh god, yeah, now you get close up of the new emote. There isn't, but it's fun. It's technically cheating, and that's the big thing. Is like, it's better for it to be simple. Yes, we have point. We also have lull because I use the Twitch base lull way too much. So therefore, lull. There is now Belina lull. Okie dokie. Hi Dusk, welcome on in. Okay. So what schemes do we wish to assemble? Cool. Yeah, no, it's very, very good. It's very good, Yuki. Heka did an amazing job. He's getting shouted out. Now, do not bite me. Okay. Let's give them a Zombool. Let's throw in... You know, a devil's advocate and an assassin. Along with... oh, just a Moonchild. I don't use Moonchild that much. Yeah, no, it's great. They're both really good. Let's give them a professor to throw a bit of confusion out there about possible shab if multi-kills happen. Grandmother. Gossip's fun, but I kind of like no gossip. Because I use gossip too much. Throw out a tea lady. An exorcist with Zombool could create some interesting confusion. Yeah, let's throw in a fool. Give him a gambler for some info gathering. And finally, I don't love minstrel, but it's just Vinsvept, who does medieval fantasy music. It's for some reason not playing now, but select characters. Okay. Who do you guys want as... okay, then I guess it's just quiet. Who do we want to... you know what? Let's throw in a sailor. Let's go with that. I think that could be fun. That's a lot of... There's a lot of ways for people to not die. This might be a long game. Let's find out. I have headphones too. But I do have the music kind of quiet. Yeah, no, there it is. Okay. Let's go pass out these characters.
They're, what is it?
Well, they've done
They're
their
drunk, but they no longer have their ability anyway because they spent it.
Yeah.
Well, characters have been distributed. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff.
Good.
I am assuming that tiny split second of drunkenness is long enough to kill an acrobat.
Saphira, what is that?
No.
It's a Vaporeon.
Okay, I'm gonna be going through with cards. Let's see. So, Wake.
Saphira has like the best night pictures.
Demons, these are your
me, I'm
minions.
My god. Now that was Selena last night.
Minions.
Oh, Jesus
The two
Christ.
minions.
Okay,
Was
so
this your card?
an acrobat wouldn't die then?
Maybe I you know what? I don't think the assassin ever becomes drunk, so no.
Okay.
Okay. Wake.
That
Oh, I need to set up
I would have
bluffs.
actually rule it as the acrobat.
Let's
would die
give
because
them
the
for
assassin,
bluffs.
would have became briefly drunk because of everything, but I don't know. It's a weird one.
Let's give them
Yeah.
a
I like
Shrug.
asking dumb questions about weird interactions that would
Pacifist.
never happen.
I mean, even if they get drunk before the kill happened, surely the ability
An
would still go
innkeeper.
off because the assassin says.
Yeah,
Even
well,
if for
it's
some
the
reason
thing they
if they
die
can
even if
live.
for some reason they
And-
cannot. I feel
Well,
like
if
that's
it-
a ball card.
If the assassin is punked before, are we actually as a community doing this?
let's throw a
If the assassin gets punked before they use their ability,
Let's give them a gossip.
then they waste their ability because they have no ability.
you don't really need to explain extra. I'll just give them a minstrel.
Also, for whatever reason, I didn't even know this. On April 1st, TPI actually did a stream.
Oh
These
boy.
are your minions, characters
And
don't play.
they were doing a
Thank you for
new
the fruit
term.
bets.
Instead of poisoning, you
That's
become
totally
punked.
fair, Yuki.
You know, poisoning the drunk.
I thought that's what you were talking about. I was like, wait, why are you saying? I was like,
And
I
then
Yeah.
you
vaguely
make a
remember
choice.
somebody saying that's a weirder way to say droids.
I kind of like it.
And then
I like it.
who am I
think it
giving?
is funny, but Droizen is just easier in my head.
I mean, Ed started saying Punked afterwards, and then I think I've started to hear more TPI people saying Punked, so it might start sticking around.
Cassandra.
It
is-
also
it is
works with the
gonna
little
be
sense
making
where it's
Aurora
like somebody played some mischief
Actually,
on you, and that's why your ability doesn't work.
I still like Droizen.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, yeah, no.
mischief.
I'm gonna make Aurora drunk.
Applies mischief.
It's dangerous,
Get Punked.
but
misses your chiff.
because I could make a Cass drunk, but
Mischief.
I wish-
usually.
I wish I knew that an April Fool's stream was happening. I would
Aurora.
have signed up.
okay, so
I mean, I remember
Aurora
them announcing it was happening on the day
Aurora
of, but I
is
don't know
drunk.
about the science.
Yeah.
survives
No, the-
execution anyway.
I can tell you that Discord was.
And
Unless I missed it, but I don't remember ever seeing a like, hey, we're doing this. If you want to join, come. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
Yeah,
who
they
do I
announced for
give
April 7,
grandmother?
not April 1st, from what I could see.
Oh, I'm talking about my.
You know what? Let's just tell them about the
Oh,
food.
okay.
Or, you know what? Sailor. That
Oh.
was way too powerful.
Okay, I totally fucking missed it. Never mind. There. God damn it.
No. Aw.
That's about average. How many times do I have to tell you something's happening on Discord for you to actually check
Hey,
your
you know
damn
what?
messages?
They never pinged it. They just talked about
Who's
it.
Moon?
Those motherfuckers.
I don't see a moon.
And all they
Oh.
said was,
Oh.
all they said was, "Hey y'all."
Oh, goop.
I
could give-
1st, check this.
That would be really bad for town, though.
But they never.
But it
pinged
would be valid.
anybody.
It's almost like
Hey,
you
you know
should
what?
read your
Yeah,
messages.
no. Fuck it. Let's try it.
Reading is hard.
Reading is hard.
This
Yeah.
player is the Moon Child.
I could have been. On
I
the
don't
April-
read. I
April
just
Fool's
dig.
game. Damn.
I dig and I stab. That's the kobold way.
Print the message, eat the paper, hope the information gets absorbed.
Yes.
Okay. This will be interesting.
I mean, you gain nutrients by eating them. Why can't
I will
knowledge work the
be-
same way?
Back in a moment.
God damn it.
Oh no!
I need a VTuber to properly play this game.
Yeah, I'm
The Green
actually.
Dirk has left us.
I have considered getting a Lego set,
We need more Dirks.
but I haven't. Because there was one from my childhood I distinctly was able to remember and found.
And I am absolutely biased.
Yep.
Also,
I think we
babe,
all
I'm in a lot of Discord servers.
I mean, yeah, I'm not telling you to keep up on
Yeah.
every single Discord that you're in, by the way. I'm just saying.
Move all the important
Just
man.
keep up with every single Discord
and
thing.
ignore them.
And
Yeah,
there we go.
I've moved
Oh.
all the most
Hello?
important
Oh,
stuff.
good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Hi.
Aurora's not quite back, but
Staring off into
Meh.
space.
stairs,
Stares.
You.
Stares at you.
Stairs.
Stares at you.
stairs,
There's,
stairs,
there's,
stairs,
there's.
stairs.
Stairs at Cassie.
You gotta warn Aurora
Almost
about
as
those stairs.
menacing as
Stares at Aurora.
And Aurora dies. Not really.
Wow, I didn't know Aurora pulled the tinker.
No, I'm just gonna hold up a foxfire for you to stare at.
Is there a lamp duck?
Don't think so. Okay. I'm back. Or not you're back. No, I'm back. I've been back. Aurora's back.
Welcome back, Lennar.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I've got a hard claim, Chef.
But yes, once again, I have been brutally murdered by one of you fine townsfolk. Go forth, find whoever did it, kill them, and good luck.
Thank you.
Immediately have gone off.
I mean, how would you know that? Because I am.
Because I am your grandmother.
You know
Oh.
what? Just for fun.
Okay. So then which one am I?
The one that you're gonna cause a death.
My own or somebody else's?
I'm trying to see. There's no spy. There's no. Yeah. Moonchild.
Yeah. That does track. I need to. I want to know if we should find another outsider, because if there's another one, then it's Godfather. I am glad that yeah, I am glad that
Just for fun.
you are.
You guys can
confirm that,
spend
though,
your
because I
lamps
didn't know who to tell.
Her
seeing who
ability is
wins.
Drunk. Okay, I think we might be saying or like
Okay.
poison. Just
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll hop around. I'll talk to some more people, but I just want to let you know.
This is
No
just
problem,
an
thank you.
inherently funny token setup, though. Drunk survives execution. It is that is just hilarious.
Are you actually the chef?
No,
Okay.
there is no chef on the script.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Chef's at Trouble Brewing, right?
Yes.
I think Chef's Trouble Brewing. All right.
Oh,
Anyway.
I can give you 3s if you'd like.
I'm just gonna say I'm a night roll,
You're a night roll. Okay.
and I have no info right now.
thank you for
So
the snack.
you start getting info starting tonight.
Apparently that changed.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep pacifist on my 3 for 3 just because that'll get interesting. Okay. I will probably. So, did you talk to Callie yet?
No.
Okay.
know what they
I'm
are?
not really. I'll just leave. I don't know what Callie is yet.
Okay.
So I'm not going to hard claim anything just yet. If anything, I'll hard claim something not on the list just to
Yeah.
throw a little confusion out. So, all right,
That's fine.
gonna
Am I
Thank
mad
you.
about being a lunatic, or am I just a lunatic, or am I not a lunatic? Who knows? I could be all three.
You could be all
Okay.
three. Okay, thank you.
I could
Callie.
also just be looking for a pie maker too, but that's not on the script.
Oh,
2, 3. Like, the only one with 2 words and a space is Tea Lady. I just noticed, and I guess
No, there's Devil's Advocate too, but I said it could or couldn't have a space.
It could or couldn't have a space.
Yep.
Right. Well, I guess I can throw the same thing back at you. 2 words, with or without a space.
All right.
Uppa.
That means you can't be the assassin because that's 3 words.
Yeah, that is 3
All
words.
right. Got it.
Laura, I've got an important question for you.
Sure.
Ah, fantastic.
fantastic. What are you?
Ass
Devil's
in.
advocate.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, it is.
All right,
it is 3
then.
words.
I like
Ass in.
shenanigans with Aurora to start out with, and then I'll
Nice.
just potentially start cycling between the 3 of us.
All right.
I will give you. Let's see.
That happens. That does
I
indeed
guess
happen.
I'll give you. Huh. I actually don't know what to give you. I'll be honest.
There's a moth pointing at us.
There's a moth pointing at us.
point.
I'll just tell you my role has the ability to kill a player.
Okay then.
Love you.
Oh,
It could be me. It could be another player.
I've talked to a few other people with the same play of words, and so far, out of the 4 people I've talked to, 2 of them have not wanted to tell me what I should gamble them as.
I've been the gambler a couple of times, like literally twice, and it is annoying when that happens. So I guess if you're evil, well played. If not, then hey, I gave,
No, it's one of
Hey,
those
who
things
turned up
where
the
I'm like,
lights?
I know how the gambler works, and I can hard check somebody's claim this way.
Woo.
So, just as a heads up, if you are saying you're professor and you're good, keep an eye open at Aurora and Callie. I don't have info from either of those 2 that I talked to.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm probably just going to go safe if I'm the gambler.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. Like, I'm gonna give you this because only one other person knows this. I'm the Moonchild.
Oh, okay.
that's going to be interesting.
right.
So if you're gambler, you can gamble me as Moonchild.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
I'm small. What? Excuse me, Callie?
You heard me. You're small.
Hey, yo!
I am no.
You
You're
know, some
confusing
people
me.
Okay.
think 5 seconds is plenty of time.
What?
God
Well,
damn it. Okay.
$20 is $20.
Gossiping and
Oh, yeah,
nominations.
let's get some gossips
Yeah.
out of the... Oh shit! I wasn't even ready, and I held my hand up.
I'll start with someone else. Saphira.
Okay, I'd like to gossip
Oh no.
that April's the chef.
Okay. Gossip, I guess accepted. Goob.
I'd like to gossip that there's only one outsider.
Gossip accepted. Kagan.
I'd like to gossip that there's a Puka in play, I guess.
Very well. Gossip accepted.
I'm not cool enough to gossip.
All right, Rue.
I would like to gossip that one of my neighbors is lying.
Gossip not accepted.
Oh.
That is too. That would be hard for me to quantify.
Okay, let me correct that. I'd like to gossip that one of my neighbors is evil.
Gossip accepted. Sharing.
I like to gossip that the demon is among the top 5 players.
Gossip accepted. Malachi.
Skip me for last.
Cassandra.
I'll gossip that exactly 2 players are currently drunk or poisoned right now.
Gossip accepted. Aurora.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I'd like to gossip that either April, Goob, or Caligato is the demon.
April, Goob, or Callie. Gossip accepted. Hope.
I let me know if this counts or doesn't count. I like to gossip that there's a person currently protected from death right now, today.
Yeah, gossip accepted.
But
And Malachi.
I would like to gossip that exactly 3 of the previous gossips were true.
that's crazy.
Gossip accepted.
Oh.
I hate
I have a question.
Yes.
How are we supposed to know which gossip is true now?
I mean, Balinar would.
Nominations are open now.
I hope everybody writ them all down.
Aurora.
I nominate the gossip.
I will make it easy for everybody because I actually wrote all of these down. That would mean that Hope, mine, and Cassie's gossips were true.
Yeah, but they're probably wondering, oh my god,
Cassie
what
gossip
are they?
exactly 2 players are
No,
drunk or poison.
I think they mean just any of the 3 are correct.
Yeah, I said any of the previous.
Do we have any noms? Do we have any sniffs? Do we have any,
I like to nominate Aurora.
Saphira nominates Aurora. Tell us why.
5 check.
Okay, you have been accused of vibes. Your defense?
I'm too drunk to have vibes right now.
All right, floor's open.
Fair enough.
That sounds like a sailor play.
I mean, if there is a sailor, do you want to do some science?
I'm down for science.
What
but-
does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if we do? What does the science entail? Sorry.
If the sailor dies to execution, then there's a reason Balinar might not have drunked the person they chose.
Who did? What? Can
That's
sailor
what Taylor's
die?
saying. That's what. Yeah, if the sailor is drunk by their own ability, yes.
Each night, choose an alive player. Either you or they are drunk. Oh, that's crazy. That's like risky science, though. I don't know. I mean,
all right. If you would like to do science, 6 votes are required.
You know what? Fuck it.
I
Science.
Some weird
if
science.
Aurora's okay with this, yeah, why not?
Aurora,
Oh, God.
I have a particular reason why
I
I
don't
love
know what's
science.
happening.
I don't think it's good to do
1,
science today,
2,
but
I'm with
3,
Cassie
4,
on that. Like,
Keep
Five.
it just
rather
like
use
the
sailor to
minimum.
lock down somebody. You
Rather
know?
keep it at the minimum.
All right,
so.
6 is enough. Aurora is marked for death. Any further nominations?
We could do this if you want, Aurora. I love the sailor for like doing their best to lock down an evil.
I am curious, like just general question to town. Do we know how many outsiders we have? I've only heard of 1.
How many outsiders are there allowed to be? How do I press this thing again?
One by default, and with this player count, it could be 0 or 2. with a Godfather.
Oh, the Godfather can change it?
Yeah,
Yep.
Godfather adds one or removes one.
Okay,
Pressing for
I'm gonna be
nominations?
honest,
I
I've
will
heard of
say-
0 outsiders, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. I will say I'm kind of mid towards to not leaning science at the moment, but if, I've got the
Oh,
skull.
now it's not funny anymore. No, I'm joking.
Oh, no.
Final call for nominations.
Do you want to get off the block? Oh,
I'll leave that up to town.
up to you guys.
Ending the day in 10.
Cassie nominates Cassie.
Yeah,
Cassie
I'm
nominates
okay with
Cassie.
this.
Tell us why.
I don't really mind dying, and I think science on me tells us more than science on Aurora.
All right, and your defense?
Oh, please don't kill me. I want to live. Let me get a final 3.
All right, the floor is open.
That final 3.
That's
Final
like a
3. This
fear-mongering
woman.
way.
You need to get one vote
Okay.
for each tail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands are up to tie it if we leave it at that.
I won't let it tie.
All right.
Why? 7
So
to
you want
you want to
five.
execute. Oh, you want to execute.
6 to tie, 7 to kill. Beginning with Aurora.
Execution would be a zombie check.
So do we want to tie or kill?
Oh yeah, zombie.
1,
I mean, I
I'm gonna
usually
say
prefer to
anything. I'm
kill.
keeping my
3.
shit. Oh, kill. Okay. Nobody
4,
knew.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Oh, my God,
There was no 7. Well,
They both lowered their hands at the same time.
that is a tie.
Rue nominates Malachi.
Rue nominates Malachi. Tell us why.
These are some weird vibes.
All right, you've been accused of vibes.
I'm just a grandmother. It's fine.
All right, the floor is open.
Oh,
All
God
right.
damn it.
Cassie, you should know better.
I,
Weird
All
stuff
right.
going on underneath
6 to
right now.
tie, 7 to kill. Starting the vote with Cass.
I'm pretty sure I'm about to get hit by a bunch of nerfs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8,
Oh,
9,
I mean, I have
10,
to like keep my
11.
hand up.
Oh, no, just 10. That is
Oh shit!
10 marked for death.
What the fuck?
Apparently Malachi is allergic to the chopping block.
No,
I need to
it-
step off
it-
for just a moment. I'll be back in about 30 seconds or so.
Cassie came over and, well, not looking at my screen, right? Opened the door and just started shooting Nerf at me.
Excellent. Ending
I
the
approve.
day in 10.
I mean, I doubt we're lifting it. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
5.
I mean, we could
4,
lift it.
Cassie, shoot the
3.
ball.
We could
2.
actually lift it.
1. Malachi is executed and dies. Good
The
night.
game is over. Oh,
Did someone just said for Cassie to shoot me more?
Maybe.
oh wait, I forgot to change.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
That was something.
The classic. Let's go.
Okay.
yeah, babe, if you could like gather up the darts and like put them in the hallway, that would be
I'm back.
nice.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also, do y'all
Is
know
Valentine-
Void?
Boy, wait, which boy?
Oh, yes, Void. Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to
Oh,
travel
yeah.
on in, so I'm happy to have
Oh,
them.
yeah, they're the red line system. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
I always forget what travelers are on this script.
I always forget Travelers Road thing.
I don't know which one I'll give them, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I vote for
okay.
Deviant.
What is?
I think that's SNV.
Oh,
You don't need a deviant. I'm already here.
My vote does not change.
Fair enough.
Is that Void? Is that new artwork?
What's up?
Is that new art?
Oh no, I've had this for
oh,
a year.
Goku.
Yeah, no, that's the art that I'm used to seeing as Void.
Wait,
Rue.
is this?
I'm going
Is
to
this the
before I
first
look
time I'm
at
actually
Rue
playing with
shows,
Void, and it's
decide,
just
do I-
Rose
who
always
do I
been playing
want?
with Void.
You've been in a game with Void before.
You
It was
know-
I'm pretty sure it was the SMV game that I was thinking
I'm just gonna
about
make
earlier.
Aurora drunk.
I don't remember.
just gambling
Malachi, I'm
himself as the
imagining your
gambler.
room is
Very
just
well.
littered with Nerf darts, right? Like
They're
now.
not right now because I picked them all up and they were sitting on the laundry basket for Cassie
yeah,
to collect.
I was about to ask about that. Thank you.
I'm not doing matron. I don't want to do bishop.
And
No,
now
Judge
for it.
or apprentice.
Cassie has threatened to buy the biggest Nerf gun with the biggest magazine so that she could just unload it all.
It reminds me of when I was in high school. So I never took part of it, but like one of the
All right,
traditions of our
that
high
does nothing.
school is they would do what they call Nerf Wars, which is literally you get like a
Cass doesn't
bunch of
wake
people
at all,
in like
in
an
fact.
entire neighborhood, and you literally just have like a huge war.
That's funky.
And apparently it was a lot of fun. I never did it.
And
I was
90% of the darts are lost.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Or covered in mud or whatever.
In one of our old apartments,
let's go
Erd,
with-
myself, and our roommates at the time would have a giant Nerf war.
You know what?
throughout the whole
Let's
apartment.
just go with
'Cause we had a large apartment for 4 people.
Oh God, Judge.
Judge? What does Judge do?
Oh no, Judge.
You may
Honestly,
force.
Judge is Judge is one of the nicer
Judge is fun.
travelers on this.
Interesting.
Wait, you can. So it reverts the call?
If somebody's on the block, you can force it or remove it.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can once per game you can say this execution
Okay.
passes and they die immediately, or
And
this execution
then-
fails and they're not on the block.
Someone died.
Imagine a judge in like a Vortox game, and the judge is evil.
I just noticed
Oh.
it doesn't say if someone's marked for execution. It says that they're nominated, so that can even skip the voting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it essentially does. It skips the vote.
Oh, okay.
Another thing, it skips the votes and everybody's votes.
Even tried to die. Grandmother or grandchild.
At first, I
didn't
thought it was
die.
basically just Vizier, but nope.
Okay.
Yeah, though most
Wait,
people.
so it sounds like it's. It sounds like it's if another player nominated during that game, then as somebody is being executed, or is it like if someone's on the block, then they could just force it?
No, like if
it's
somebody
usually-
nominates them at all, they can just force it immediately.
Yeah, they can force it
Oh.
at any time, even during the votes or right after the votes. But as soon as the next nomination occurs,
believe
they
that is everything.
can't.
Are all travelers considered a neutral, so they can be good or evil?
Yeah, they're good
yeah,
or evil at when they travel in.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah,
If they're
the
evil, they
sword
know who
sword.
the demon is.
Yeah, they learn their
Lesson,
alignment on
use,
when they travel in,
use.
and
Yep.
yeah,
That's
if they're
everything.
evil, they learn who the demon is, not the enemy team. The demon doesn't learn their alignment.
Yeah, this is the second time I've played with the traveler, so I was just curious on how it all works and functions.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Morning.
Good morning.
Nobody died in the
Hello.
night.
Hey,
Okay.
That narrows it down to 3.
Smells
Hi,
like
Rye.
Zombo.
Welcome on in. How you doing?
Or a Poe, I guess.
Rumble, Poe, or Paw. No, wait, Puka would have had a poison night
And
1.
Gatekeeper
Yeah,
could have
Puka poisoned that
protected
one.
too.
How
So,
went
yeah,
your Monster
Poe or
Hunter?
Zombo, okay.
I confirmed another person first. I know there's likely a fool in play.
okay. Because this is what I'm thinking. Because, like I said, already had some vibes from Malachi. So I'm gonna try to revive Malachi tonight. And if they don't revive, they must be the Sun Bull.
Fascinating.
Oh.
Just a pacifist. Malachi was I remember this grandmother. Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's just BMR Aura. Welcome on in. How you doing? I suppose I should still pin it, but it is just BMR.
To divulge who your child was, but not the role.
No.
Okay. I thought I'd ask. I am going to be one of where is it in the list here? One of the top 5 roles.
Well,
They're not.
They already asked me, and I told them no. So
Okay, bad. That's fine. All right. So yeah, so it could be me. It could be I don't know of any other protection around.
So, wait, how does exile work with death protection?
Severa.
That I don't know.
You.
Off the block was very suspicious.
Yeah.
I don't think I trust Aurora.
And their,
Oh,
and their
no.
claims are quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think
here's
Aurora
the
is
thing
going
as
to
well.
look like they're DA'd.
I
Yeah.
got a claim from April. I'm not going to say what it is, but
Alright.
I forgot the
Thank you.
timer.
Hey, have a bye.
Yeah, what about the game link? Eh? There's so much stuff happening. Why?
Yeah.
I didn't pin it. It should just be the first thing in announcements. Oh god, why did I have these pinned? Those are old pins.
Neighbor made us one word.
No, it's two
Thank you
words.
for the
They're just
follow,
mashed
Aura.
together.
We're not playing. No,
Yeah,
we're
how
not
about
going to
your
start
Monster
this.
Denny, what have you learned so far?
I haven't really learned much of anything so far.
Okay. I got a few people filled out on the Grim with varying levels of trust. So
I mean, I've had a few people hard
Thank you for
claim
the
to me
Hydra.
today.
Is generally good.
yeah, generally. I will say, don't push an execution through on me because I'm the Moonchild. Unless I do have a pick, but I'm not going. I'd rather save it if I can.
Yeah, I'm specifically going to. If for some reason you get on the block, I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, you can. I
Yeah, I
you
can force it to
remove
fail. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
My
Um,
vibes are going to be a mess because I helped teach a lot of new players yesterday.
Oh, you are the pacifist.
Yeah.
Executed good town. All right, I'm your fool.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
Yeah. I've got a trust circle going on. I'm pretty sure Aurora and Sharing and Andrew are safe.
Okay.
Like, you're just judging from their roles and working with them.
It could also be there was one more Tea Lady. That's right.
yeah,
Not-
I,
okay.
There has been somebody that has potentially already claimed a sailor, but I'm not certain on that one.
Anyway,
A
yeah.
shifty little
Check.
kobold.
Okay, cool. That works for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you around.
Fair enough.
For vote today. I have an idea.
You want to vote Saphira?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that could certainly give some answers.
That will let us know if our void is a good or a bad.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Have a bye.
Yeah, I literally don't know what happens if they try to exile a traveler.
Oh, yeah, and
That is
Malachi,
protected.
I agree. Red Dragon.
In before the bomb. There we go.
Wait, we got a boom daddy? It's on the script.
Boom dandy. I gotta
And
explore.
gossiping and nominations are now open.
Each day you make. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to gossip that the left 5, so void to, I guess not void. So let's say hope to Sharing is the demon.
Very well. Gossip accepted. Kagan?
I'd like to gossip that there's a lunatic in play.
Gossip accepted. Rue?
I would like to gossip that protection on somebody that had it the night before is now gone tonight.
Gossip
Protection-
accepted.
Yeah, protection has changed. Protection has changed.
Ooh.
A very specific one.
Clever one.
Hope?
I'd like to gossip that the outsider count has not been played with.
Gossip accepted.
Oh, bet. Someone's dying tonight, just saying.
Cass?
I want to gossip that there are 4 roles currently in play that can save someone from being executed.
Gossip accepted. Malachi?
Oh.
I would like to gossip that.
Oh my God,
Yeah, but there
Wait,
professor's on the script. I would like to
Oh, right.
gossip that if you take the numerical value of the names of the evil players and combine them
Gossip
together,
denied.
it'll be less than 35.
Oh my God.
Gossip denied.
I would, Malachi, if you were the dumb bull and I was the storyteller, I would have double killed you right there.
All right. Nominations are now open.
I nominate Saphira.
Rue nominates Saphira. Tell us why.
Saphira, I'm going to trust you, and that's why I'm nominating you. I need to test a theory, and you, unfortunately, are going to have to play the part.
All right, and your defense?
What part is this that I am playing? I would like some more details.
Very well. The floor is open.
The details are, I don't think you'll actually die.
I don't like doing this anymore because like if we're
I like
like,
doing
trying
it,
to
that's
test
funny.
if we're trying to test protections, then it could just be an evil player trying to test protections and get free kills.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, the other way is this. We should have at least, if you don't want to put Saphira up on the block, you can put me up on the block.
All right, well, if you want to put Saphira up on the block, it is 6 votes required, meaning the vote with Goob.
I don't understand this test exactly. What all is
It
it?
also doesn't seem like they're very on board for this. So
It doesn't seem they're on
two.
board.
Oh,
I
wait,
think
actually,
I
yeah, that's
understand
good.
the test.
3.
why do we need to do
I've
it?
only just.
We don't need to do
Yeah,
it.
we don't have to
I'm
do
so
it. But
confused.
there's a specific thing I'm
I
looking
suppose
for, though.
I should also give Void the opportunity. Would you like to force this to pass or fail?
I'll say if I want to use my ability or not.
Cool.
Is
Aurora?
it just okay? What
Aurora
up,
nominates
Aurora?
Rue.
Aurora nominates Rue. Tell us why.
I don't know what the hell just happened there, but I'm just not getting a good vibe from Rue. I know their claim, it is somewhat believable, but I'd like to them maybe to speak up a little bit more about it.
All right, and your defense?
My defense is that I'm the gambler, and on night 1, I checked somebody who gave me their role, and I'm not dead.
All right, the floor is open.
Who did you check?
Yeah,
I am not privileged to say that yet.
I think I know
bro,
one
I
of the
only
people it
just
was.
got what you were talking about at the last
I think I know who it was too, and I'm willing to believe Andrew.
All right.
If I can talk to Rue tomorrow, that'd be great.
Beginning the vote, starting with Hope. 6 required to kill.
I'm still confused on why the check was done in the first place, or why
So,
we're doing this
Callie,
check.
I think I'm just gonna put worlds out there. Either innkeeper protection or tea lady protection or pacifist protection, or there is a lot of like roles that prevent people from just straight up dying, and I think that's what the science was like.
Wait, does
going
that
on.
include executions?
I mean,
yes, for tea
some of them
lady
do.
and pacifist, and
Here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to like, it could just be a tea lady protect. It could be a pacifist protect. But I know with tea lady specifically,
I mean, yeah,
I don't
you
know
could do.
why we're trying to test that science when, if both players are good, then why are we're just exposing the tea lady to be killed, and if one of them is bad, the other one will probably die naturally eventually.
I understand that too. I think we should be we could be reckless or careless. If we're the thing is about testing it is we can test out lies if somebody's lying on the other side of the tea lady or whatever, or the other side of that person. If the tea lady's in play, I genuinely don't know, or if they're protected, but we have to keep in mind that also we do have some roles that can drink and poison other people depending. I don't think we've deduced what demon we have just because there's
Final
so
call
many
for nominations.
Yeah. Just if 3 people die tonight, GG's Poe. No, I'm joking. Don't kill me, Poe. Don't kill me.
I nominate April.
Callie nominates April. Tell us why.
Small.
Okay, your defense?
Big.
Floor is open.
I'm not voting. They're big.
I think regardless of what happens tonight, we learn a lot of information tomorrow.
I think we did too, actually.
Like, we either get 1 kill or we get 3 kills.
All right. And the 6 required, starting with Saphira.
Couldn't it potentially be 0 to 4 in that particular case?
2, 3, 4, 5. Rather than asking you, you can always... I guess I should ask, but yeah. Void, it also is before votes, isn't it?
And it's any time as long as the next nomination hasn't started.
I think we're chill. I think I agree with Goop. We get a lot. I know who to. I think I'm building a world slowly. I'll know next time. But
ending the
hey,
day
yo, Poe,
in 5.
Oh, don't kill me. You're
4,
a real one if you don't kill me.
3, 2,
or
Kill her,
Shab or whoever
please,
you
kill
are.
her.
1.
Kill them.
Cassie nominates sharing.
Cassie nominates sharing. Tell us why.
I just hesitate to not at least attempt to execute someone. I'm just going to someone I don't have any information on, and I just nominated randomly at this point. So, yeah.
Very well. And sharing. Your defense?
I am perfectly fine being executed tomorrow, but there's something that I need to do before then.
All right, the floor is open. Riveting discussion. Majority is 6. Beginning with Malachi.
Sharing. Let's see
1,
what happens tomorrow.
Random lynch. Yeah, I'd say
2,
wait till tomorrow.
3, 4.
I think we all.
I think we'll get a lot more information tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not going to get enough anyways.
All right, 4 is not enough. Any further nominations? Ending the day in 5, 4.
I just don't like not executing someone.
I mean, that's fair.
Are you volunteering?
Yeah, neither do I.
I mean, I don't mind it being executed, really.
And 0. The day ends. Nobody is executed. Good night.
Now is the stress of was it a
target
Poe?
me.
Is it what?
I mean, at
The
least
potential of
nobody is
what, 1 to
executed if
4?
it is a Poe.
Don't target me. You're a real one. I'll do anything.
Am I reading this right? Where it's like 1 to 4 possible kills tonight?
Puts up my foot on the camera. There you go.
Yeah,
no,
it could be up to 5.
It just is your alive
I mean, we could have
neighbors.
0
It
to
is
5
checking
kills
whoever
tonight.
the 2 alive neighbors are.
The tinker explodes.
Ah, okay.
Dude,
Oh, 6.
Oh, yeah.
if there's a professor on the script, res me if I die, okay?
Oh,
Thanks.
God.
Asking.
Oh, do I...
Nice.
That would be
I'll res
cruel.
them.
The sailor isn't here to hurt town. That would be doing too much work against town. Aurora's drunk. I'm not going to hurt town in that way.
And I wake in the morning.
Okay.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
No.
Oh.
we have to do Kesha. No, I was actually thinking of the like what's going on, that song.
For who?
Wake in the morning and
Yeah,
I
you
said,
know.
"That's
that
right."
Like, I made Aurora drunk.
No. Help.
Hey.
Yo, is anybody going to Ferality?
That's
I'm
not how
I
Sailor
plan to
works.
do it.
Oh yeah.
I need to.
Sailor
get some
just makes
Avatar
someone
updates,
drunk.
though.
That's it.
Do it.
With the money I
thing
don't have.
The set looks good. The colors and shit.
Hmm.
Style guide. I gotta make a video. If you see me on the community,
Yeah, you're thinking of
showcase, you gotta be
Inky.
like, "That's Mom."
Sailor just cannot die at all
He's on
themselves.
screen.
Sailor cannot die themselves, but then, unless they're drunk from their own ability, yeah. April, very well. That does nothing, but I still acknowledge that they got it. Okay. Next up is our Zomboul. Because nobody died last night.
Screeches.
Ooh.
I wish that ferret was cleaning me, you know? Dude, that's like Cinderella ferret. Ferret? Whatever the fuck that Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Ferret.
Sharing played their hand a little too much.
Yeah, but what about Chillet?
It's the Cinderella for it because all the evil stepsisters are grown up for it. They're going to the ball. That one's working hard.
So no professor.
That one's the human that got TF'd into a Pokemon from Mystery Dungeon. Dude, I'm gonna dab up the Poe when I find out that he doesn't kill me.
All right. So now, okay, interesting. The question is if it happened before midnight. See, got it.
Hey, good morning.
You almost made me. You made me click.
Good job, Ava. Good job.
And actually, good
Oh,
morning.
Alright, let's
Good morning.
go.
Good morning for reals.
Except for two of you, Sharing and Rue.
Whoa,
Oh.
that's
Okay.
crazy.
So you Shab or Poe, or maybe Zombul with an assassin.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How could
Yeah,
two
what
people
works
die?
with this?
Or Poe
That's
chose somebody and some.
The second night. Yeah. So night 2, I drank with you. So whatever your gambler choice on them may not.
Every single day.
And
Yeah.
that is especially brutal that it's on
actually
Rue,
me.
because they can't actually confirm.
Maybe
Oh,
my
okay.
defense shouldn't have been I need to do something before tomorrow.
They're in play. So I'll just say I'm the Moonchild.
I don't think there's a. Oh.
So unless somebody is a very, very convinced lunatic, I think it's just a assassin game, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking Malachi had been giving me really strong negative vibes. And it's like, they died and then nobody died at night. Maybe it's a some bull game. I'm gonna try to revive him and he doesn't revive, he's the some bull.
Her.
Yeah, I was about to do it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
It's weird
No,
that
that's fair thinking.
yeah, that was my plan. Thank you for the correction.
You drank with me? Make
Oh.
Oh.
So you're either that or that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
God, the good town keep confiding in evil minions. It keeps happening.
Normal and
I mean, I know what
don't have
Aurora
a
is
good-
claiming, but
Yeah.
Nobody
Aurora's
believes
playing
Aurora.
a bit odd
It's great.
right now, but I don't know if they're just trying to change their tactics up to not be suspicious every time. So I don't really have a good read on anybody else other than Goob. I'm pretty sure is good, but I
have no information, so
All right. Well,
Yeah, Goob is soft confirmed by outsider count, but there is always the possibility for a -1 outsider. It's great. It's just point. Well, I mean, it's like they would also get no confirmation anyhow.
It wouldn't have mattered. Oh wait, so you're the sailor.
Yeah.
Okay. I was the professor.
Oh, you're the professor. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna try to resurrect Malachi.
Yeah, it's like I could have, in that situation, used the sailor to make Sharing drunk.
There you go. Thank you.
But I just didn't love that idea. I don't like Sailor is not there to hurt town. You should not. You don't want Sailor to be too consistently good, but you shouldn't use it to drunk key town member. Because at that point, you're using a townsfolk to hurt the town, which is not their job. That's what the assassin is for. That's what the DA is there for.
That was really interesting. I wasn't expecting both of you two to die, so. All right.
I'm probably going to be swapping between three of you. Probably you, Aurora, and Hope at this point. Hope hasn't really given me any like true gremlin vibe energy yet, so
Yeah.
I think I might be sticking with that one.
Okay.
Unlike the other gremlin in here right now. Hello, gremlin.
Hello.
If they pick the demon at night, the demon learns who they are but doesn't wake up.
Okay.
They picked Aurora, but I don't think that did anything. So
Tell them if
I
they
feel like
tell
it's
them to choose either the bottom people who are still alive.
Goob, 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 get back here.
Go, go. Fish, Finch.
Okay.
No,
Why did
Rue
that not go
wants to
through?
talk to
Hold
you.
on.
Yeah, but that's a good call on the demon / minion part.
But we've met in real life. You know you're small.
I tried to get into a call with Saphira and the UI was just freaking out.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gossiping and nominations are now open. Goop.
I'd like to gossip that there isn't a gossip.
Okay, gossip accepted. Kagan.
I'd like to gossip. There's I don't know, Moonchild in play. Something.
Gossip accepted. Callie.
Oh, gossip, the storyteller's dead.
Gossip accepted, I guess.
Whoa!
Cass?
It could be? That's crazy.
I'm gonna gossip that an assassin killed last night.
Gossip accepted. Hope.
I'm gonna gossip that I don't know. I'm gonna gossip that this is a Shab game. I'll just say that.
Gossip accepted. Saphira.
I'm gonna gossip that a grandmother is dead.
Gossip accepted.
Okay, so
I'm curious.
We had no kills on day 2.
Well, I mean,
After
canonically, the storyteller is dead.
it was
on day
Malachi
1.
who was executed, right?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
executed.
So no kills and then 2 kills. My only world for that is probably Zombul Assassin and then a second minion.
That works. Poke is also completely possible with that because
Yeah,
the poke
Poe theoretically, but I don't know.
Zombo Gossip works as well.
Yeah.
Void?
I don't know who the real gossip is.
I don't think we have a real gossip.
Respect the
What's Void?
hands. Void?
Also, don't forget about Gambler too. That is an option.
Yep.
Oh right, fuck.
Yeah.
I meant to talk to Rue.
I think our gambler's dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Raise your hand if you want to speak. Cass?
But what I want to point out is the first no death night could have just been a Poe charge making us think Zombul, and then last night, considering as far as I feel, I think there's 4 players currently that cannot die at night. It's very plausible a Poe hit at least one of those in a Poe charge.
Malachi?
Rue, we should probably just execute whoever you gambled on.
Don't worry, they're dead.
Oh,
wait,
okay. Never mind then.
Hold on. Wait, what was sharing? Sharing. I had you down as a one-time use roll.
Yeah, I was the professor.
Damn,
Which is strange because I gambled that they were the professor last night.
Hope.
What the hell?
Hope nominates Caligato.
Hope nominates Callie. Where's Callie? There's Callie. Tell us why.
My Grim is filled except for you and another person. And at the moment on my side, everything, like all the good players make sense and have been like confirmed, well, who I've been talking to, the gambler and stuff like that. You, on the other hand, I haven't seen much about. So I'm just kind of throwing this out there. And
all right, your defense?
I'd rather not reveal the role, but you know what, fuck it. I'm protection role basically at night. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that actually.
All right, the floor is open.
So I have one theory. If Rue is the gambler and gambled, yeah, I'll save this for after the nomination.
All right. 5 required to kill Callie, beginning with Rue. 3, 2, 1.
I'm just trying to clean up some worlds in my brain here. And I think I'm voting on evil, but I could be wrong.
5. 5 is enough. Callie is marked for death. Void, do you wish to force this to pass or fail?
No.
Cool. Still not quite sure how to run the judge.
The theory I'm thinking of right now is if Rue is the gambler and gambled Sharing as the professor, and Rue died and Sharing died,
That'll probably be easy.
Is there a world where sharing is the self-killing zombo?
I don't think I did, but
No, I'd like to. I mean, social reads sharing is good in my book because we had a little eye to eye, nose to nose. Well, not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Damn, okay.
That was gay.
it's convenient you're next to the person with a hammer.
No, Void, dab me up. I promise I'm good.
I could just drop my anchor on Hope.
No.
Flawless.
All right.
If you
Any
want to
further
execute me,
nominations?
I mean, at this point, if you want to just to clear up a world, go for it.
I mean, I have another world. It's either you or someone else in my head, but
Last night, I did protect you and Saphira.
so one of us are drunk if you're a two-person protection.
Yeah.
I guess it's not guaranteed to work, but I've heard of a couple claims where you might not be executed, so
All right. I'm not hearing any
Yeah,
more
same.
nominations, so ending the day in 5.
I mean, we could go for it.
Ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Callie is executed, but does not die. Good night.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, that
Uh,
proves one person to me.
Oh.
One of two people.
Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say
get to
Goob.
play the game of is it pacifist or is it DA?
Yeah.
That is also
Yeah.
true.
Oh, right.
Because like
Or
DA fits into my world, so
Wait.
they could have been DA hit.
If the pacifist triggers, does that allow the zombo to still kill?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How many kills happens tonight is a lot of info, especially compared to
Yep.
yesterday.
Don't kill me. Just stab me up.
To answer your question about the judge, you could either run it in either way of asking the judge after every nomination, or not. Technically, it is up to the player to say something.
Cool. In that case, I shall leave it to Void.
Yeah, just make sure that you say that you're going to be doing that from now on.
Yeah, she did apparently say as well, and I'll communicate that to her. Yes.
Yeah.
It could just be a Shabaloth who keeps picking one protected player.
Shaba.
Aurora.
That would be so unlucky.
Okay, that does.
It'd be
In
run
that
of the mill
case,
though.
In that case, I would expect a res before too much longer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If I get rezzed, I'm gonna no.
Who are you gonna beat up?
If the
Who's
Shab
first
kills
person you're gonna beat up?
I'm gonna gamble myself away if that's the case.
In this case,
Too late. No more gambling for you.
I think it is.
I mean, if it's a
No.
Shab, then the
No,
if there's a
it's.
goon
I think
up there,
here
then
I
you-
throw it
I
on
wanna-
Aurora.
I want to talk
This
to
is a
our
weird
judge,
one.
honestly, I think.
Because technically this
Yeah.
does nothing, but I don't
to the judge.
necessarily
I'd
want
like to hear what this traveler
No,
has
you know
been,
what?
go and like travel about. I want to
I'm
hear
gonna make
stories.
the assassin drunk.
Well,
No, as
obviously,
they
I kind of
say,
just go
with-
from town to town, judging on people's cases.
But I'm
That's
done
right.
with listening to history. I want to know her story.
Yeah, so like
Smooth.
there was.
God damn it.
I got the girl. I got the girl.
I mean, Aurora has been effective on multiple days.
You know,
It's just
there was
he has
this
been
one
choosing
time
not
where
to
someone
test
was
it. That's
dressed
the
up in
big
full
thing.
makeup.
He's not been put on the block or sacked.
And when I heard all the evidence against them, I decided to make my judgment, have them executed, and we found out later that they were the demon.
That's crazy. Oh. And did that town
So now
live?
I don't have to worry about this
Or did that town pass
particular.
away and now you're here?
If we
What about the
nominate
gambler?
the judge can
Eh?
just use their once
Gambler's
again
dead.
power.
No.
Oh, I
No,
see. Oh, you can't do it yourself?
traveler abilities cannot be used on exile.
Once
Yeah,
per
No,
game?
not exile on death.
No, you can't kill a traveler. You can only exile.
They were just saying.
Yeah,
remove the
so when
family.
you
Oh.
nominate me for exile, I can't use my own ability to affect it.
Oh.
Yeah. Exile is also treated differently than execution.
Yeah.
So if Void was to nominate, she cannot push through her own nomination.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's also if another player nominates, the judge can step in.
Just I nominate this person and force it through. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And that's why there is no lawyer traveler.
I would do that
Okay.
to Goob 100%. No, I'm
I don't want to
joking,
make him wait
Goobs.
too
No,
long.
oh
so
my
there
God.
you would
I will
you
be
would do it
starting the
on the
day.
one game that I become a demon.
No,
Hey,
it would be as a joke, and then be like, "Game is over," and then we would all shit ourselves, and I would cry, and then I would be in your DMs being like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Don't ever
Hey.
invite me. I'm horrible."
All right.
hello.
The day dawns.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, not for April.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Goob, now.
Yeah.
I want this job. Hey, judge, jury, and
I have a lot of information, honestly.
Okay, because I have none because I'm the Moonchild.
Okay, so I'm gambler, clearly.
Yep.
Night setup night I don't get to pick.
Yeah, at this point,
the night after day one,
they are at a very
I picked
sincere
myself.
risk.
But it has come to term that I was drinking with the sailor on the previous.
Yeah.
The
Or maybe
helping
you did
hand.
it. I don't
Most
know.
likely, yes.
We're all guilty.
Yeah.
And I feel that's going to screw over her role more than anything else if I choose her and she ends up becoming drunk. And that pretty much opens up the top three there for being killed.
Right.
So else died. And now clockwork. If we're
I'm actually thinking about it. Despite how many protection rolls I threw in, there has been only one death protection. I've just thought about that.
Saint.
Er,
I
sorry,
mean,
pacifist.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say. I was gonna say. Wait a second.
But brain explosion.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know
trust-
about Kelly either.
I don't trust the three
no.
of you, honestly.
That is perfectly fair. I'm.
No, they considered trying the tea lady, but they didn't. They backed off of that. Yeah, that is the one save we have had.
And I've got a 50-50 between two of them right now, but I'm not sure who's who.
Yeah, I have a double claim for a pacifist as well.
You have a double
between Cassie
claim?
and Kagan.
They're double
Cassie
claiming.
and Kagan have both. Although I don't know if Cassie's claiming pacifist anymore, but Kagan did yesterday.
Ooh, yeah, that's not a great thing. But that actually wasn't. It was like this would not have been a protection test in actuality. Cassie was bluffing it as a pacifist protection check. Yeah, this is a weird situation where if Kagan is too trusted, it could be a problem.
All right, love ya. I'll see you around, Saphira.
See ya.
I guess my information is being spread out, so that makes me sad.
Oh wait.
All right.
Oh well.
Good to know.
Gossiping and nominations are now
How
open.
come I wasn't included on this information? Who's
Oh,
sharing Malachi's? Talk to me later.
I was about to ask, like, Ruru, where did you learn that?
I only just recently learned it.
From
Wait, what?
from that person?
Yep, from that person.
Wait, which stuff? Huh?
Huh?
Who my grandchild is?
Ah, okay. So I have a bit of a problem because I have two pacifist claims.
Yeah, that's what I just heard from two other people.
Yep, I heard that.
Can I be real? I'm pretty sure the pacifist is a minion claim, like a minion bluff. But it's up to you guys.
Which is honestly make me lean towards our evils being both our pacifist claims and Callie.
I agree.
I kind of want to double tap Callie because if they were DA'd yesterday, then
Agree.
it can't be today.
Well, nominations are open.
was gonna say I was gonna nominate myself then in that case.
Saphira
Just get it
nominates
out.
Callie. Tell us why.
Everyone else is telling me to.
Okay. You've been accused of the voices in Saphira's head telling them to.
No, if it helps eliminate stuff, do it. I'll vote for it.
All right, the floor is open.
Yeah, it definitely clears a lot for me if Callie dies.
All right, let's
Yeah.
do that then.
Very well. I'm beginning the vote, starting with Rue for required.
I mean,
At this point, the people that I could, I'm surprised I didn't die last night. To be honest, at this point, the people I can try and protect, it's gonna screw over their abilities from what I can gauge right now from what they have.
5,
Yeah.
6.
I mean, if you don't die a second time, then there's like no other reason.
All right.
Yeah.
Callie is marked for death.
I feel bad. This is just how my world in my brain is.
I mean, this is just how BMR works, honestly.
I always hate putting friends on the block. It like crushes me every time.
Yeah, that's the
You're
thing.
supposed to only play with friends.
All right.
The thing with BMR, you
Any
get
fur-
information from killing.
Any further nominations? Ending the
I just
day
realized
in 5, 4, 3,
Guess not.
2, 1. Callie is executed and dies. Good night.
Good night.
So
the
no
really
double
dumb
passing.
thing- The
Yeah,
really dumb thing I just realized is that there's 2 minions in this script.
There is,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
maybe I shouldn't have been that talkative.
when you were talking to me, Sharon, and you're like, "I'm this," and I'm like, "Oh, what are you?"
Yeah.
Like I shit myself.
So
I'm like,
many people.
Don't talk, bro. Don't. But you're like, "Oh, it's because it's you," and I'm like, you get me
choice.
every time. I'm this, and then
Aw.
I'm full play.
Yeah, kind
You
of.
want to know what sucks is
Fluff.
I'm starting to just not trust a single person in this table.
Excellent.
Is it
That's,
me?
that's
I
where
don't
I'm
believe
at
it.
right now.
No, you're not trying. Wait, you know me, Goo. We go
I
back.
don't even trust myself.
Yeah, but I also know you're a damn good liar.
Yeah,
this
we
point-
also know. Yeah, we know that. We know you, Hope. That's why.
Like, I'm just gonna
But
make
then
Aurora.
I get killed when I'm a good player. I mean, I literally had that in Party Animals. They're like, it's Hope. It's probably Hope. She's just trolling. Or like, but I was a good player trying to do my shit. It
I'd
works
say-
both ways. I was an evil player. I was
That does
playing
nothing.
Party Animals Among Us. Never killed anybody. I was just chilling. I was
Oh, nope, that's not it.
supervising. My friend is off killing like 2 other people. Everyone's just like, you know what? It's Hope.
Zombie
It's
doesn't
100%.
wait.
At the
Moonchild
moment
hasn't
one person
died.
said that, everyone's like, yeah, let's get
Okay.
up. I didn't even get to kill anybody. I was like,
Welcome to my world.
If it means
Mob
anything,
mentality.
Hope
What
you
do
are
we
the
do
person
with
I
drunken
trust the
sailor? What
most.
do we do with
that
drunken
does
sailor?
mean a
We
little
murder
bit.
him.
But I still want to know what the fuck Cassandra and Kagan are, because both of them have claimed passy to me.
Me too. I think some. I'm with that.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Nobody died in the night.
Nobody died.
Okay, so oh man.
Yeah, so,
So-
Hope, I'm thinking that if you peel back your token, you'll find a wrench.
Well, you have obviously Aurora is
He
your
keeps
sailor.
picking people that don't matter.
Saphira is your exorcist.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard as well.
Okay. Hope, I've got no fucking clue what they are, other than they've been trying to bait being attacked. So I'm guessing maybe a fool.
Might actually have to execute Caligado again.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
if-
and truthful.
If Callie is a zombie, Callie would need to be double tapped at death.
Can the devil's advocate just protect them again now?
No, because
No.
DA explicitly says
Living player. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but if there's a mastermind and we double tap Caligado, then we lose.
No, because if Caligado is the demon and this is Mastermind Day, then it doesn't matter because Mastermind says their team loses.
Mastermind Day right now, so
Everyone's just like,
I'm
oh, it might be,
scared.
it might be
Ranger
Mastermind
roll, I
Day.
know there's other roles in play that are a lot stronger than me, and I'd rather them take me out first.
You put me up on the chopping block. I did protect
Yep.
Hope. And,
They are still
We
secretly
might
alive.
actually have to.
But every
Caligado.
ability
It kind
registers
of
them as
stops the
dead.
mastermind.
For all intents and purposes other than the game ending, they are dead.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
So
Yeah,
a chambermaid
I'm gonna have to
can't check
cleanse the
them.
town, but we're definitely gonna have to
A
execute
sailor can't
Gato
drink with them.
again.
Hold on.
Yeah, their
Because
ability
of-
also still
Kagan,
works.
come here.
Sharon, can we talk 2 seconds?
Yeah, because
Oh,
they are
no,
dead.
I'm not.
They are
Okay,
dead
that
for
clears
the
up
purposes of
something.
the
So what
DA.
are you, the gossip?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the gossip. Sorry.
Okay.
At this point,
that does help a
oh,
lot.
God.
That makes
don't-
me. That makes me wonder. I wonder. Actually, yeah, maybe the demon hit Sharing, and then your kill hit Rue then on that one night.
Shoot.
And you.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about them. I know Cassandra is claimed pacifist for me day one. I don't know if that's still her claim, but
Oh, I can't call them.
Oh, they
Like,
did
you were in the
disconnect
middle of a call.
early.
I would know if being the DA that claiming pacifist would just mean I'm the fucking DA. Why would I do that?
I'm still trying to figure out how there could have been 6 kills in one
Oh,
night.
Saf is gone.
Oh, there's a lot of ways. You
Uh-oh.
could actually have even more kills in one night on
Flipderg.
BMR.
Yeah, I believe it is possible for everyone to die in one go.
Not
Poke
quite,
Saf,
yeah.
please.
Jet.
Yeah, I'm poking. That's the OTC. Oh,
Ah.
Saphir's back.
The client crashed.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
Yikes.
welcome back.
Yep.
I probably should have
Oh.
set this to 1
Yeah,
minute, honestly.
I'm in two worlds right now because Kagan told me they're gossip. Like they're actually the gossip, not the pacifist. Which kind of explains how.
That one day was a where
Yeah,
I, was
I don't think Malachi is going to buy it.
Head, I want to take out our 2 pacifist claims, which is Cassie and Kaigan, because
But
I thought
they have a sincere. They still are on a time limit. They are still on a hard time limit.
My other head game right now is a DA is fucking with me.
it could be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
100%, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
not
don't
really
know.
sure. I'm just not really sure which of these to believe, but hopefully
Right.
we'll figure that out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Bale, I know you can't tell me now. I so want to know when and if my fool shit gets procced. I know you can't tell me now. I'm just so curious because I need to know for my brain.
Okay, I can inform you if and when after the game.
After the game, of course. All right.
So, I don't think I've heard
what
of
did you
any
claim?
others, so yeah.
Actually, we'll push
Malachi?
that down to 10%.
Hi, town. I don't think it's a mastermind play. I think it's definitely just DA and assassin. I'm just going off of vibes because that's really the only thing you could do off of BMR. This just feels like a DA assassin game, which I think I know who they are. In any case, if you think it's mastermind, or if I believe we actually did execute the Zambul, I think the best execution today is Kaligato again.
I nominate Callie again.
Yeah.
All right.
I was about to do the same.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think we do.
What is your accusation?
Well, either way, if it's if there is having to be a mastermind, then it's a good vote either way. Plus, if it's a zombie ball, it's a good vote either way. So it's just generally the best option we have, I feel.
All right, and your defense, Callie?
What? I'm a corpse already, but yeah, the Zombo play. I mean, if this helps narrow stuff down, do it.
All right.
Absolutely do it.
The floor is open.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Callie is the Zomboul and we executed them with no kills today, then even if there is a mastermind in play, they're still evil, so their team would lose.
I will say, how do we know it's Callie and not anybody else? Literally anybody else here that would be a Zomboul if we know it's a Zomboul.
We do not.
Well, I think
We
we
don't,
tap
that's the
another
problem.
evil as opposed to Callie. I think we go to a more for sure target versus Callie, but that's just me. You guys can vote on this. I'd like to vote on an actual evil who's still alive.
All right.
Like one of the 2 pacifists?
Yes, very much one of the 2 pacifists.
do
I-
find
Vote
it-
is beginning with Rue on this Aurora.
Oh, I do find it interesting that if we do have an assassin, I've been claiming Sailor the entire time, and then we've had 2 pacifists. I'm curious as to why they wouldn't have been stabbed.
All right. Vote beginning with Rue. 4 required to kill.
This is a lot
We
of
have
hands
4
on a
Malachi.
No,
dead
it's
Wanna
not.
see
player.
your
It's
vote?
not. No. We need 4. We need 4.
Dead
We need at least
foes?
4.
Just making sure we
3,
have 4.
4,
Drop
Okay.
5,
what?
6.
Interesting.
Oh,
6 is
ghost
enough.
vote was used.
Callie is marked for death.
Like
Hope
I think
Hope nominates Kaigen.
Hope nominates Kagan. Tell us why.
Kagan, sorry, mate. I want to go after an evil in my head that's still alive currently. We don't have a full confirmation on Callie being actual Zomboul. We could come revisit that world later. I just personally like to shorten evil's numbers in my head again, and one of the 2 pacifist claims. That's my thinking. Sorry, Kaigen. I love you so much. I love you. I really do love you.
And your defense, Kagan?
Hearts hope. I'm not the pacifist. I was just saying that to try not to get killed. I'm the gossip, so
All right. The floor is
yeah,
open.
that's my defense.
I mean, the thing with that is, to me, is as well, like, if you're the pacifist, you also don't want to be saying that you're the pacifist to protect another role that you don't want to die as, because pacifist is a strong
My
town
other
role.
thing is, Goob, is why are we so on board with Callie being Zomboul and not anybody of us here?
I feel like my most likely evil team right now is Cassie and Kagan as assassin DA.
Fair.
And then Callie as the demon.
I'm just shocked that yeah, that's okay. I'd like to get rid of alive evils personally. We don't have to go for this because clearly I think I wouldn't waste your dead vote, April, because like I don't want, only because like I know you're good and there's not many people voting for this.
Like to me, the thing is in the world where Callie, like there was no kills today. In the world where Callie was the demon and Kagan is good and there's a mastermind in play, if we get Kagan, we just lose. If Kagan's good and there's a mastermind and Callie was not the Zomboul.
I am going to be running the vote. 6 at high, 7 to kill.
In Malachi's world, we were building a world where there was no mastermind.
Yeah, well, in either case,
No,
like,
no, I was doing it with mastermind in play for Callie.
1, 2, 3.
Either
Oh my
way,
God.
either don't kill someone and the mastermind doesn't.
Void, help us! It's
3 is not enough.
I wish to exile Void.
Yeah. You would like to exile Void. Tell us why.
I am starting to feel that Void is aligned with the evil team.
All right. And your defense, Void?
If you really think I'm evil when we killed Malachi, sure.
All right. The floor is open.
I don't know
if Void was evil, I'm pretty sure Void would have just like went it through on Kagan instead.
Oh wait.
No,
I have an
wait,
idea.
why? No, that would to me.
Tomorrow's going to be the last day that I'm going to be in the town anyway. Either
That's
use my ability or I
based-
don't.
If that's the case, then
use your ability, Void.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Dude, I want Void around tomorrow. Personally.
I'm going to run the exile. 6 votes required. This will not consume your dead vote if you raise your hand.
What's scary is
beginning with April.
No one's voting on this, and that's what scares me even more.
1. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
1.
High five.
Okay, good. High five. Good. Somebody get a high five.
2 is not enough.
That's
Okay.
all I want.
The world I have in my mind is I have been kind of roped into a very detailed web of lies. That was sort of a monetization check and seeing how and what we would have done with Void.
Coffee.
If somebody has their
That is a
nomination, be
wonderful
willing,
name.
can somebody
Thank you for the
please
follow-up.
nominate Goob?
I'm curious why.
No, wait, Goob, save your nomination for the other pacifist.
And
I don't know. Nominate
I don't
Goob.
think it's a pass. Yeah.
Hold on. If you think Goob is evil, I have to be evil with Goob.
Yeah, and my assumption is depending on
Like
on calculations, I still have
Oh my
worry
God.
on Void.
Ending
Yeah,
the
I'd like to see what
day
happens.
in
Oh,
five,
you want to see if
apart.
Void pushes it through?
3,
I do want to see if Void pushes anything through,
Two.
Cassie or on you.
1, 0.
Oh my
Callie
god!
is executed, and the day ends. Good night.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Also-
I sometimes
Can I be genuine?
I feel like my
any of you
information-
genuinely surprised?
I'm a
Because
little.
I'm
No,
not.
I guess
I'm
not
not
at this
that the
point.
game hasn't ended
Also-
because we
also,
already knew
I was
Callie was.
If it helps
This is-
remove worlds in this
fair.
particular case for others to limit it down, I'd rather have it happen here at this point. At the same
Yes,
time,
that's-
Void did vote for, to have me executed as
Okay.
well to help remove that
I'm just
world.
going to keep making.
I will be
Yeah.
completely
Like, I think
honest.
Aurora is trying
I
to
think I know
use
what's
his
gonna
ability
happen
as a
this
drunk
night.
that person.
Same.
I
That's
I
not
know.
how-
I
hope
think we're
something happens
literally
this
on
night.
the same page, you and
That is not
I.
how
If
I
we have
roll.
more than a single kill, I'll max on
Wait.
myself.
Wait. Okay. If we wake up and something happens, I'll need to explain to town something, and it sucks. On the other hand,
Even
I
that,
wanted
if
to
it's
explain
not-
the reason why we still wanted to double tap Caligado and had the Zombul out is because it we don't have
That
to
means that-
tap Caligado in the final 2.
I also want to
that's-
point out, if nothing happens again,
Ventura that doesn't wake.
we might just triple tap.
Why? No.
Wait, why
wait.
would- why would-
Zombul Mastermind is a thing.
That is the
Oh,
scenario.
fuck. Oh,
That is the
you're
scenario
right.
I was about to say, Void. If
I'm
there
ignoring that
but-
world. No, I don't want to hear that world. I'm ignoring that world.
I didn't want to say
It's a valid world.
Void, I didn't want to say it out loud.
That would
Times
be
for the day.
mean.
So
I'm
no
confused.
kills tonight.
What?
If a Zombul is double tapped and there's
Look,
I
You can explain it, but the
if he could've
mastermind doesn't fit into the
quadruple
world
tapped
of a
Allie?
devil's advocate and an assassin.
We've
Okay,
already
okay,
done a
okay.
triple tap. We might
Because
be
those-
quadruple
I
tapping
think those are the
Callie.
evils in play. I think the devil's advocate protection went off on somebody already, and I'm pretty sure the assassin killed alongside with the demon. It's not a Shabaloth because
Okay,
nobody's
so-
rezzed.
Can you finish the explanation to me?
Yeah. My fault.
If the Zombul dies and there's a mastermind in play, it doesn't go off immediately because the Zombul's not necessarily dead. If you double tap the Zombul and then they really die, then you go to the mastermind day and you could theoretically triple tap
Oh,
the Zombul.
right.
Yeah, no, though that's
Yeah,
the thing.
this
it's
could be the-
mastermind. They are built.
Which I still
There is that
haven't
theory
seen
of a
ever happen before
DA
the quadruple tap.
mastermind Zombul world.
There you go. I think you should trust
Wait, there could be a
not seeing the
quadruple
quadruple tap and not.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Nobody died.
Oh my
God!
No fucking way, dude. I swear to God, Callie.
What?
Oh my God. If
I know
Callie's
what
the
we're doing
fucking-
today.
If Callie's the fucking
Uh,
Zombul.
Yeah, again, it's probably the safest bet.
Day 6. When
I
are we gonna start
don't
playing
think
the
it
fiddle?
is. I
Okay,
think
what?
we're being
They are
pulled.
building that
That's
fucking
the
world.
problem. I mean, maybe,
Dude, it
but
doesn't
that's-
have to be. There's so much.
I don't like how Hope is all like.
just really dragged into a conversation.
Oh, like if
They
Callie was a
picked right, yeah.
Zombul, shouldn't somebody had died last night?
No,
No,
because
because
they're
then
dead
it would have
now.
been Mastermind Day at this point.
Yeah.
They are now,
because
but they are.
Zombul-
Yeah.
The
if Callie's the
Exorcist
Zombul,
picked
they're
right.
fully dead.
But
Yeah,
they are,
I do want to
they are
point
building
out,
it
if
into
the
a
demon is
mastermind
faking a
game.
Mastermind Day,
For everybody because of a possible double tap.
So they are now
master-
thinking
So
they
the
should
mastermind doesn't make
quadruple
sense,
tap Callie.
Because
Oh yeah, no, we just
assume
added.
that sharing was
I
the
announced that
professor.
earlier today because it just got finished.
If that's the case, then that means the assassin would have killed one of us, the demon would have killed the other.
Goob.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Baylor, can you hear anything from Goob's gone?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, like, Goob was just completely silent.
Weird, because Goob was also talking.
Oh, I couldn't hear him.
Going at ruin sharing and hit
Oh, I can hear you now.
protection.
Yeah.
You left me, Andrew.
Yeah, sorry, my computer.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Swamp is
Everything
also
you're
somewhat
saying
new.
is what I'm trying to convince to town,
Oh, Yeah.
but nobody's feeding
was-
what nobody's eating. What
I'm
I'm
just
giving
gonna
them.
I want to point out, whoever nominates Callie, I will just clear this world immediately. I'm not even messing around with it.
Thank you, Void.
No, I'm messing around with it.
Wait, as in, is that
Literally,
Void
if
saying-
anyone alive
We
will
have
just
a
immediately
devil's
nominate, I'll push it
advocate
through
and
right
an
now.
assassin.
Okay.
There's no room for a
So
mastermind.
you can have gossip be a thing. A gambler can die. You don't need an assassin in
There's
this.
no gossips though.
No, the
Yes,
problem,
there
the problem
is.
was
Never had
the
a
problem
gossip.
was my
Yeah,
gamble. My gamble the night I died, my gamble was on sharing as the professor.
Hold on. Kagan's the gossip.
I don't think
Mhm.
they are the gossip. I don't think they are the gossip.
I mean, here's the thing.
They haven't been
Kagan's-
gossiping at all.
Well,
Kagan has only
nominations are
made.
open.
I stopped gossiping
There's,
because
there's been one gossip that Kagan made, and it was that there's a puka in play.
I've made 3 gossips.
I
But
have
the
not noticed.
the only questionable deaths was on the puka one, because I also gossiped that there was a lunatic and a moonchild.
All right.
And
You-
I don't.
you
Those weren't
gossip-
on questionable days. Those weren't on questionable days. Only when I gossiped, the first one was the puka.
All right. Void.
If someone else nominates Callie, I'll just clear this world immediately.
I nominate Callie.
All right.
Oh, God,
okay.
wait.
Oh, there we go.
We'll let people gossip
Yeah, I'm
first. Go
going to
on.
let people
Or-
go through Hope.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gossiping, Goob. If you were gonna gossip, go ahead.
No, just people have their
I
hands raised. I
still-
think we should get that through before a nomination is shoved in.
Okay, I have a nomination, but
Yes?
if somebody else wants to talk first, go ahead.
Okay. Malachi.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Goob to nominate Callie.
Okay.
Oh.
Rue.
I feel like this is being way too fast on Callie. Something doesn't seem right. I think
It
this is gonna
doesn't
be an
feel
either
right.
end.
Before
It doesn't feel
before
right.
we nominate, the thing that messes this up to me is that this could be a mastermind Zomboul, but it could also be our exorcist.
All right. Kagan.
What should I gossip? At this point, I'm not sure. There's
Oh yes.
Only if
Do
you
you-
want
do
to
you-
gossip.
I was gonna say, if you want to gossip and guarantee it, just storyteller's dead.
Hold on.
It's true.
Before nominations, I should raise my hand.
I gossip that there's a mastermind in play. I guess I'm not sure at this point.
Gossip accepted.
Uh,
All right. Is anybody with their hands raised need to say something?
No, I'm
Okay.
I forgot to put it down.
Aurora, did you ever drink with Kagan?
I have been drinking with Kagan every night for the last couple of nights.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
that doesn't help anything.
That does, yeah. That's all right. You
Because the
you're
thing
telling me
is,
that.
the thing is, if Kagan gossiped that there's a moonchild in play, which I know is true, because I've
No, I didn't say moonchild, did I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
you
that.
Yeah, yeah,
said
you're right.
that.
I
just
did.
said
Right.
I know who the
I did.
moonchild
Sorry, brain.
is.
I
And
Yeah. Because I know.
There was no
All right.
kills that night, and the suspicion.
Can we have Saphira's information real quick?
Saphira, do you wish to say something? Or are you just planning
My
on not?
information.
Not your nomination, your information.
My information.
Yes.
I have information.
Do you?
No,
You've told me differently.
I don't know. I just.
All right.
I don't think you're the exorcist then.
Yeah,
I think of the nominators, I think Hope raised their hand first, so I will allow them to nominate now.
Hope
I'm
nominates
confused.
Cassie.
Hope nominates Cassie. Tell us why.
One of my evil candidates. I'm still sticking with this whole pacifist double claim. I'm pretty sure I would like to knock down an evil that's still alive rather than an evil that's dead. In my world, there's absolutely no mastermind, and I think anybody who's trying to sell the mastermind idea might also be evil. So here I am rising up to cause something. I'm trying to change y'all from this mastermind world.
All right, and Cass, your defense?
I have no issue dying if it closes worlds, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very torn. It's 50-50 if it's mastermind or not. I do believe that there's more evidence that says a mastermind's not in play than that says it is in play.
All right, the floor is open.
Before we actually go through this, Void, you said you were just gonna nominate it immediate, or just
I can't nominate, but I'm gonna push you through, Callie. Yeah.
push me through. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how there's a triple tap or a quadruple tap of a Zomboul in this case, or how the hell that would even work.
I think we're wasting our
But
time
that
on
is
Callie.
off topic and can be saved for the night.
No, you're fine.
All right.
So let's focus
In
on
my
this
world, this is
specifically.
the best kill.
Oh my god.
Aurora,
Votes.
I think you should keep drinking.
Votes
Obviously.
beginning with Aurora. 4 is required. Starting now.
See, even April, you know the world I'm selling. You know the world I'm eating.
One.
I know, yeah.
2.
I hate to tell you, but
I'm not
3.
sure. I don't know if we should have used the ghost vote.
3 is not enough.
I gave my intent.
Saphira, can you do it?
Any further nominations?
I nominate Callie.
Saphira nominates Callie. Tell us why.
Just in case there is a mastermind, it's Zombul again, same as yesterday.
All right, and your defense?
Somebody's got to explain this triple, quadruple tap stuff to me at night.
All right. Void, are you going to do it?
I hate this game.
Yeah, I'm just pushing it through. I'm not
All
even dealing with it.
Your opinions do not matter. The judge has decreed. Callie is executed and dies for the 4th time, I guess.
I hate this game. I hate this game so
Good night.
Okay.
This game sucks so much ass.
No, I know, but like, be honest. Callie sounds like they have no fucking clue how it could be quadra tap. So why would they be doing a play like this?
Because their minions might know more.
Then why are we going after them?
I know I've said this already.
Demon.
I know I've said this already, but how many kills happened tonight says a lot.
All right. Okay. I just want to ask, please, can we stop trying to all talk at once? My brain is about to explode.
Yeah.
I think everybody's just melted and spouting bullshit at this point.
How does the triple
Can I be honest? I don't think I'm melted.
How does the triple quadruple tap thing work that you all have been theorizing about?
They think the mastermind is in play, so they think that because you're the Zombul and you died, we still have to double tap you, but then we have to triple tap you just because if a mastermind's in play and the demon dies, the mastermind still stays alive.
Okay.
I have the actual chain. I can explain it.
Yeah, I can do that too. It's whichever works.
You go ahead.
Okay. So, in that world, Caligado would be the Zombul who was DA protected the first time we executed them. The next day, they can't be DA protected, so we executed the Zombul. Fake dies. The next time we execute the Zombul in that world, the Zombul dies, quote unquote, ending the game, triggering the mastermind, making it a mastermind day. And the safest execution at that point is Caligado or no execution.
Main reason being is that when we actually properly executed Callie the first time and Callie died, we had no kills. When we executed Callie again and got no kills, you have to kind of clear the world just in case.
Can I ask why we're so obsessed with this world?
I don't know. Thank you, Aurora.
because there's been two nights in a row with no deaths is why.
Yes, because they could choose not to kill the Zombul.
Hope that doesn't work. That doesn't work because Poe literally states that you can only skip once.
Not Poe, the Zombul, bro.
I mean, I don't know why the Zombul would sink a kill. Is the thing.
Zombul can kill when there's no deaths during the.
Yes,
the day.
and also can't they not? Can they choose to not kill?
No.
I mean, they would need to sink into a dead player, but why would a Zombul?
How Zombul works?
Tell this exact world.
Okay, I'm just gonna interrupt because nobody.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Sorry, bro.
Please respect hands.
Where is the logic with me betting as gambler that sharing was the professor? We both died on the same night. Something's not adding up to me.
I think you are demon kill and assassin kill. I think.
Okay, so that means we have a demon. You say that there's the assassins accounted for. You also say that Callie survived the night because of the devil's advocate.
But not
now you're saying there's also a mastermind. Three minions does not add up.
Right.
My main thing is I'm trying to fully clear a world because it's not guaranteed that 2 deaths was due to an assassin.
All right. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Which means sharing.
Nobody died.
How?
What the fuck?
All right, we can just move on at this point.
All right, you guys want to skip to nominations?
Okay.
Raise your hand if you would like to skip to nominations.
Okay.
I don't know.
I am so confused.
I want this to end, please.
All right. Nominations and gossiping is now open.
How is there 3 days in a row with no kills? Is
Wait,
this demon just
How
sneaking
did
over and over
how
again?
did Kagan's gossip not kill? Because they said there was a moon trial.
Because Aurora drank with me.
Okay.
All right. Hope.
I think Kagan's a safe bet then.
May I make a nomination?
Yeah.
Hope nominates Cassie.
Hope nominates Cassie. Tell us why.
Demon candidate in my world. Literally everything I've been saying, and yeah.
All right. Your defense?
I mean, I have no problem dying. Me being alive just will muddy the waters in case someone else just survives execution. If my ability functions at all during this game, I'm just, as I stand, pacifist is just a goddamn outsider, which is why I've been loud about it the entire game.
All right. The floor is open.
Watch this get protected.
All right.
The
Running
only
the
thing I
vote.
can think of.
Wait. I think I have a world that makes sense.
All right.
Oh my god.
No, it's still on Cassie and Kagan, but I think it's more likely
They hit the
Kagan now.
fool.
Honestly, personally, Goob has my vote for evil.
One of them's the Zombul, or one of them's I don't know.
I'm
All right.
actually starting to think it's more likely Poe.
I'm going to run the votes for required, starting with Aurora. 3, 2, 1.
I've been wanting
One,
to say it's Poe
two.
for a while.
The thing I don't understand is, if it's really Poe, why would they waste this much time? Because they're doing nothing with it.
2 is not enough.
I mean, any demon
Because there's
not
also
killing at
protection
this
rules
point
in
is
play,
wasting
maybe?
time.
Please respect hands at this point because everyone's talking. April.
I would like to talk about how I think the Poe kill order went. Now, the first night there was an execution, no death because they were charging. And the second night, 2 people died and the third one was protected, so no death happened. And no deaths happened the next time. And then there was the entire thing with Callie. They swung onto 3 dead bodies to throw possible mastermind thoughts into everyone's heads. And now this was another charge night.
All right.
Okay, that starts making sense all of a
Wait.
sudden. I forgot that you can swing on dead bodies.
Oh god, I know what Goob's about to say. Goob, go.
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Kagan.
Very well. Tell us why.
So the only way I can explain 3 nights in a row with no deaths without sinking is our exorcist picked the Poe one night. They couldn't do anything. Then they didn't pick. Then the Poe charged, thus not doing anything. Then the exorcist picked them again, not letting them do anything today. So I think with the order the exorcist has told me, it has to be Kagan because they picked Kagan, then Cassie, then Kagan again.
All right. And your defense?
I trying to follow that, but yeah, if you think this would help close more worlds, go ahead. I guess I'm trying to follow the logic here. I kind of get it, but
all right,
this game has fried my brain.
floor
Trying
is
to follow
open.
everything.
Wouldn't
Okay,
we
my-
also explain this as well as a possible 50-50 to where
Um,
Aurora would win 50-50s?
yeah,
I
my
still
main
think the
concern.
world is Cassie and Kagan.
Yeah, my main concern is that this is why I think it's been a Poe for a long time. If the Poe can manage to get the town count down to 5, kill 3 at night, they win immediately.
Yeah, I'd like to say something.
Mhm.
I just realized with what Goob also said. See, I'm gonna quickly hard claim. I'm the exorcist. The people I have been picking each time has been Aurora, Kagan, Cassie, Kagan, Cass, Kagan. So that would actually explain the gaps. If Kagan is the Poe, they've been trying to charge. I've been stopping the charge.
All right.
It could be a thing.
Running the votes, starting with Callie.
Either way, we definitely kill one of Kagan and Cassie, and we can no longer kill Cassie. So I think we need hands on Kagan.
4 votes required.
This better not be a Poe.
It's too easy though at the same time. But also, why are we not questioning
1,
anyone else
2,
besides the 2 of
3,
us at this point?
4.
I
5.
think we've all talked about our roles already. Like we've all outed each other.
5 is enough. Kagan's marked for death.
I get what I mean is like why is it has to
Yes.
be me and Kagan? Like, there's nothing clearing anyone else on this grim except for maybe Goob.
Actually, does
I don't even
nobody
have.
does nobody suspect that the person pushing a world with 3 different minions might be evil?
Aurora.
Dude, what's your claim?
Moonchild.
Okay.
All right.
No one's
If you die, you know who to pick, right, Goob?
I'm picking Cassandra if I
Yeah.
die.
All right. I'm going to end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kagan is executed and dies. Good night.
Oh
Shit.
No fucking way, dude.
I told you, Goobs. I
Okay. I think it's Cassandra.
But we're gonna have to.
I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Has Oba ever been executed?
Has who?
No.
Sorry.
Has me?
Has
Hope.
Aurora never?
Yeah, what?
Hope?
No,
Hope's
we've
been
never done the
executed.
science on Aurora.
No,
Why
Aurora
would I have
got
given them a chance to
nominated
nominate
the
again?
very first day as a
Yeah.
random ledge. and then
I'm
got
talking
voted
about
out.
Hope.
Oh.
No,
I mean, like,
don't
they
think
could
we
have nominated.
Hope.
Like,
we not really
I
looked
think.
at
I
Hope.
think
they had
I've
plenty of
lost
time
a
to nominate
charge,
again
so
after Kagan.
I don't want.
No one took the. No
I
one
mean,
took
if you want
advantage.
to, but I think we have her. Evil
we don't have
team
a butcher, if that's what
literally
you're thinking.
clear.
You
that
read as
is-
evil to me, to be honest.
No, that's fair. I
When-
think you're good.
Okay. If you think you've lost a charge, I'm curious when you think you lost it.
Oh, I
'Cause
don't know
there's-
when.
If it's a Zombul game, there's not been a lot of chances a Zombul could have done it.
Okay.
I know. I just don't trust that I'm sitting with two lives.
These are experienced players. I am going to trust them
I'm
to
nervous.
know that they can always
You're-
make
you're
something.
nervous.
No, we're double tapping Kagan, right?
No, we
Oh,
aren't.
God.
Or I mean, yes. Sorry, we can. Yes.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of double tapping this game.
Like, that corpse has already been
this does
obliterated
nothing,
at this
but-
point.
I'm so sorry, Caligado. I'll be.
We're running out of limbs to chop off.
Callie, I'll be there tonight for the remains.
Like,
We still got the head.
like again,
can't
if
go
it's
on,
one,
like-
if it's no kills, like I think it just has to be Zombul. If there's 3 kills, then it's the Exorcist having been fucking with the Poe.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't believe they have to
whoever
charge
said
again.
at the beginning of
I'll
the
double
game
check
that
when
they
I
didn't
have when I
mind
can
a
actually fiddle with
BMR,
the brand more freely.
can I
It's stressing me out because I don't know when this game is gonna end.
My
I'm
boss
never
is
gonna end.
downstairs. I want
At
to
this point-
smoke.
At this point, I'm fine with Evil Team winning because
I
this
don't.
game
Yeah,
is
I
just
don't care. Who
going.
wins at
I just want this
point.
game over.
We could fiddle.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Kill me.
Nobody died.
Are you?
Damn
I
it!
feel like the demon's just fucking with us at this
Oh
point.
my god.
Do we need to start fiddling?
Saphira, who did you pick? Just
Cass.
Aurora nominates Cassandra.
All right, I'm fine with this.
I mean, honestly, it's either above me or below me, and I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Cass.
All right,
I did drink with Cassandra, by the way.
and your defense?
Like, just please kill me already. I still think we're tunneling on the wrong people. I think we really need to start questioning Aurora and Hope because there's literally nothing to clear them. Neither one of them has any noticeable effect on the game state. I mean, Saphira can also easily be evil too. Like, there's nothing clearing any of these people, and I hate it.
All right, the floor is open.
I hate this too.
Same.
like the only reason I'm tunneling so hard on you and Kagan is because both of you claimed pacifist, so it just sounds like a
Yeah.
bluff that you shared accidentally.
I don't think it was accidentally.
All right,
Can I? If I just asking if
did not mean
yeah,
to.
you're fine. If one of just theoretically, if Cassie or Kaigan is a Zombul,
No, that is not a
like, and we
jinx.
go
That's
to
just how they
day,
work.
we go to the next day. Do we have a sure plan on who we're voting next, or who we're double tapping, or can the Zombul just chill and kill all the day?
If we double tap Kagan or Cassandra tomorrow, then nobody went from alive to dead, so the Zombul can kill.
All right,
Okay, that's fair.
running the vote. 3 required. Starting with Aurora.
If one of you is actually the pacifist, I would think it would be
1,
talking more often
2,
if we're tunneling
3.
too hard.
Yeah, that's
4,
also true.
5,
No,
Kagan's pacifist would have gone off,
Okay.
or
No.
6.
Okay.
6 is enough.
No, I cleared up.
Pacifist-
I'm not the pacifist.
I,
So
oh my god. I was trying to say pacifist doesn't trigger nearly as often as you'd think because town just tunnels and says, "Oh, it was a DA protection." So
That's why I hate
pacifist
pacifists.
never fucking works. It's why I hate pulling this token. It's why I just hard claimed all game because I'm not going to sit here and lie on a rule that never fucking works and no one ever fucking trusts.
All right.
You
Ending
know,
the
I kinda
day
believe
in
them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Cassandra is executed and dies. Good night.
I'm just throwing my fucking Grim out the window at this point with everything that's gone on.
oh my god,
I didn't
this
have
entire
Can't wait to
thing.
wake up with no kills. This is
I'll
gonna
be honest,
cool.
I was like 70% sure Cassandra
Oh
was
my
not
God,
gonna
I
die
have no
from
idea who to
execution.
pick.
That would have
Oh
been
god,
funny.
that would have been that would have been funny.
I'm at a point where it's like I almost want to execute me so that I can pick somebody and somebody can actually wake up dead.
If it
Oh,
is
no.
actually a Zombool game, we need time to actually execute bodies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The only one I trust right now in the town is Void.
If it is a
Even though you
Zombool game,
mutilated my
because
body.
we spent a lot of time with Caligato, right? And only the first execute or the second execution was when we would stop a Zombool. The other two executions, the Zombool would have been able to kill. But if Saphira is right on who Kagan could be the alive Zombool that got stopped by the Exorcist. At least one of those times, or the other time, I'm trying to think like who in the right mind would seek a kill, and I think I could totally see Kagan doing it.
And good morning. Nobody died.
Yeah, get Kagan.
Okay,
I
guess
want
who I
Kagan.
picked again tonight?
Who?
Kagan.
All right.
I
Oh yeah, you get
Aurora, who have you been drinking with?
Last night I chose Saphira.
All right.
So that doesn't matter.
Nominations are open.
Oh. Well, I could be drunk.
I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on.
Hope.
Hope nominates Cassie.
Hope nominates Cassie. Tell us why.
Zombool check. I think you've been the main target of Saphira's exorcism stuff, preventing potential kills on your side. But I'm open to checking Kerrigan as well too. I'm just throwing this out here.
All right, and your defense?
Okay. For one, it's just as easy for the demon to bluff Exorcist and just set me up this way on nights that they choose to either hit someone that they know wouldn't die or someone that was already dead. Also, I just want to put this out here. While we're on 4, maybe we want to try hitting Aurora before we go down any lower, just to see if their ability even actually works or if they could still be a demon candidate.
All right. The floor is open.
I mean, if you go, I drank Saphira, so if I am executed and I die, then that puts a lot of sus on Saphira, which I
Yeah.
feel like it's between Hope
Also,
and Saphira
my
at this
my
rate.
main
Bro, I trust you, Aurora. I thought we were on a trust circle.
I also like. I still don't know if I trust the Moonchild.
Yo,
claim, though.
I'm pretty sure what Moonchild's great.
Malachi
I'm
was my
pretty
grandmother.
Pretty sure Cassie is good. We need to just go after Kagan.
Yeah,
All right.
I said my main target was Keegan, not Cassie.
Either I'm gonna vote for both. I just don't care. I'm putting both up. Or,
All
you know.
right. 3 votes required, starting with Aurora. In 3, 2, 1. Gameplay, I'm going to push things slightly faster.
No, that's valid. The other thing
that's fair.
Saphira is like I can't tell who's procking who because Aurora has been drinking with Kagan for like
All right.
7 business
Void.
days.
Void dominates Kagan.
Void nominates Kagan. Tell us why.
Oh, let's just get this over with.
All right. Your defense?
Wasting time. Whatever. Let's go.
All right. The floor is open.
I mean, it's gonna
I've
go
given my
through.
defense.
Let's
So.
go.
Kagan, vote your real demon.
All right.
I think Kagan works more with the Exorcist order.
Wait.
Running in the vote?
Yeah.
3 required.
Does a dead Zombool still get multiple dead votes?
No.
No.
They
No.
get
No.
their one dead vote as if they were actually a dead player.
Okay,
Yeah, they
even though they're not actually
functionally
dead.
a Zombool is dead for all the purposes other than ending the game and murdering. All right, 5 is enough. Any further nominations?
I hope not.
Ending the day. Oh, you're nominating Hope. Got
I
it.
don't care if I'm wrong.
No, I'm not nominating Hope.
Ending the day in 5.
Somebody nominate Goob so they can die and then kill me. Kill me, Goob, kill me.
Oh, wait, this could be night talk.
4.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
night talk.
I
You're
don't
good.
care.
You're
Let's
good.
just
2, 1. Kagan is executed, and the day ends. Good night.
I hate everything.
Oh,
my
for
God.
fuck's sake.
I hate BMR so
I
much.
told you you're
Night
wasting your
and-
time, God.
I know. I
Oh.
believe you, Kagan.
Oh.
Do we?
I
I feel like we need to pull a Fiddler.
I swear to God, if there's actually not another night death, I'm gonna push for whatchamacallit, the fiddler.
If there's a night death, it's probably
I'm
me.
not fiddling shit, brother.
That's a
we
weird choice.
need.
I have to
We need
pick an
fucking
alive
overlord.
player if I'm dead, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
pick me and kill me, bro. Or do you kill yourself if you pick me?
If you die, just pick me. It doesn't matter.
No. Pick me. Pick.
don't.
I'm not gonna lie. This is so weird.
I just want to.
I don't know.
Looking at this
I
from
feel
the
like
outside.
their
Pick me to
brains
die,
are
pick
melted.
me to die.
Yeah, raise your hand if you want to die by me if I'm killed tonight.
Oh, hold on.
I have a
Hey,
reason for this.
hey! We have hands for discussion, y'all.
I was trying to say I agree. Void is the safest pick because Void doesn't count towards ending the game.
Oh, true.
So if
Oh,
Void
yeah.
dies, we
Yeah.
lose nothing, and I don't think we're going to exile Void because I trust Void's good here.
I mean, also, yeah.
Good morning. Goob's dead.
Choose me, Goob.
Oh my God.
I play Moonchild and I pick Void.
Very well.
It makes sense.
And nominations.
We're on final 3.
Shit.
And Void is still alive. Void is evil.
No, it happens tonight.
It happens
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens tonight.
So, Cass, do you have something you want to say before?
I just want to say that today is the last day that we can execute an alive player. If we're thinking an alive player might still be the Zombool. Just want to put that out there so we remember it before we get gun ho.
Malachi?
I just want to hear what Aurora and Saphira's picks were last night.
I picked Saphira.
No, stop!
I want to go for
my
Aurora.
ability
I'm starting to
can
not like
work.
Aurora.
I want to kill Aurora based on
Yeah,
that.
kill Aurora.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
nominate
I'm-
Aurora.
I'd let Hope. Hope?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hope
sorry.
nominates Cassie.
Yeah, if you want to nominate or speak, please just raise your hand. It makes things a lot easier at this player count. All right. How's
The
one?
other Zombool candidate in my book, I'm pretty sure Aurora's good. Please stop drinking, people. You're making people sus of you. I think Cassie's the other Zombool. There's no other world or charged kills or whatever in my head. It's a Zombool. They're dead right now. Ta-da.
All right. And your defense?
Okay. I said this a moment ago, but today is the last day we can execute an alive player if one of them's the Zombool. If you execute me and I'm not the Zombool, the game will be over, more than likely. Because we'll go down to anyway. Brain is bleh. Anyway, I think we need to try and execute an alive player and then choose between who our Zombool candidates from the dead players if we make it to final 2.
All right. The floor is open.
That would be so
Traveler doesn't
beneficial
count
to the
towards player
evil
count.
team if we executed another good player.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Hope.
Why is it not?
No, if it's a Zombool game, we go down to final 2, and there's still a Zombool dead somewhere.
Neither of so all of our ghost votes are almost gone for the good side. I'm scared.
We have to execute good or alive.
Like
I don't think we do. I think Aurora, stop drinking with Saphira. Let Saphira do her work.
Either way, we kill if we kill an alive player, the Zombool can't kill anyways.
I do what you want. I'm pretty sure I have my Grim here.
All right.
I'm pretty sold on my Grim here. that I think we were looking at our two candidates and we're now panicking about not putting the two evil candidates back on the board. Like, we're just making sure to double tap the example. We double tapped Callie, we double tapped Kaigan, we double tapped.
You more than double tapped me at this point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Callie Gas. I'm so sorry.
All right. running the vote. Majority is 2 on
Please, somebody plus one other person.
Oh my god.
Saphira, you know it.
1.
True. Oh my god. It's okay.
Did it?
Whatever.
2.
Yes, Sharon!
What?
Sharon, yes!
Jesus
Oh!
2 is
Christ.
enough.
My main man!
Okay,
My main man right there!
Void?
Void nominates Aurora.
Void nominates Aurora. Tell us why.
At this point, I don't know if it's the Sayer or the Fool that I don't trust. The Fool, for some reason, is feeling evil for me.
All right. And your defense?
I do not know how to read this game, and I just kind of want it to end. But do what you fucking want. I'm really right now. I'm probably gonna nominate Hope after this.
All right. The floor is open.
I think we're taking it off evil.
Saphira, who did you choose last night?
Sharing.
Sharing.
What?
I don't know. I kind of just.
I think Saphira's done. I'm not gonna be
my brain is help.
Still,
All
I'd
right.
rather either
Oh,
Aurora
wait,
or
no,
Hope. I
yeah,
want
because
one of
I
them.
picked one. I can't pick the same person twice.
I'm gonna
so I just
crash
have to
out.
Throw it at
Our-
somebody.
All right.
There's
2
a
to
limit on how
tie,
many
3
times
to
I can pick
kill.
someone.
I'm
Starting
gonna
with Hope.
crash out. Wait,
Saphira,
what
can
if
you
Void
vote?
I hate
evil?
this.
I need a
this.
2 goop, so why are you voting
1.
on it?
Because I think
2,
we should
3.
we should kill at least one other player before final
If I
2.
even die, I could not be drunk. Although, to be fair, if
Aurora's
Saphira is
marked.
the Exorcist, maybe there is a good
Hope
reason
calls
that...
for the exile of Void.
Hope calls for the exile of Void. Tell us why.
Is taking it off evil too many times, and I think we had our evil and was protecting our Zomboul, our dead Zomboul.
All right. And your defense?
I would prefer to actually die to the Moonchild.
All right. The floor is open.
Yeah, if
Oh,
they're,
that's a good
evil, I'll kill them.
Yeah, they're gonna
anyways.
die tonight.
But if they're good, what happens?
They just
Then
die.
they die.
I died.
No,
Yeah,
if,
they
if
just
they're
die.
good, if they're good, they die. If they're evil, they don't. We can exile
We
them
can just
tomorrow.
exile
if they're
tomorrow.
No, the zombie won't
I'm
be killed.
pretty sure Void
is
is-
clear up what
I can
they
almost
are.
guarantee you Void's gonna die tonight just because of how interactions have been so far at this point.
All right.
Well, no,
Hey there.
I'm pretty sure it is a Zomboul. A killing Aurora would stop the Zomboul from able to kill. Void dies by Moonchild, I'm pretty sure. Thus confirming both Void and Goom. So
Yep.
yeah,
Alright.
there's no reason to exile this.
Running the
Wanna know what
vote.
sucks?
Majority is 6.
What?
If,
Yeah,
if,
and-
Aurora is the sailor and they're not drunk tonight, I think we lose.
I wouldn't
I mean,
die.
I sold you
High
guys.
five.
I tried to sold. Thank you,
2.
Malachi.
High five.
Appreciate
That's enough.
that.
Ending the day if there's no further nominations. Aurora?
Aurora nominates Hope.
All right. Tell us why.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but
The
I mean,
day
I'm just gonna
end.
get it over with. There's a chance I might not die if this goes through. So I don't know. I just don't trust Hope.
All right. And your defense?
I'll if this clears up a world for you, sure. But I think Aurora, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think we're both on like people's trustworthy sides. I think both the whole town wants us dead, brother. So we're not selling a world, either of you and I.
All right. The floor is open.
The votes are no, it's only 4. I thought it was 6 to
I mean,
confirm this. Never
The
mind.
same thing goes for Hope. If Hope was never actually
Yeah, I
tapped
don't-
and Hope doesn't die, then
Okay, we
Well,
can't.
we don't know if either of them will die.
Tie this. This would be bad if it's a tie.
Buy it.
All
tie,
right.
tie is a guaranteed good loss, I think.
Yeah,
Come on,
good
somebody-
people lose
somebody-
if it ties.
If-
else?
If Aurora is the living Zomboul, a tie here would actually just end the game with Aurora killing another player and Aurora wins.
3 to tie, 4 to kill.
I'm the last one to vote, right?
Unless our exorcist
You are
breaks
the last
demon.
one to vote.
Beginning it on Void.
So one extra.
Well, technically
Aurora,
both
last one
I
is fine.
genuinely
I
trust
I
you.
feel-
I haven't nominated.
Yeah,
you.
I don't
I
trust
feel
them.
we're about to
Let's all-
lose.
I
One.
genuinely
Actually, yeah.
trust you, Aurora.
We are actually about to lose.
I genuinely
Oh.
trust you,
No.
Aurora.
Two.
Oh my god.
No,
Two is
Okay.
not
I'm
enough.
trying to save you. You have to trust me now at this point, Aurora. The person who wants to save you off the block.
Ending the day in
Hope
5,
is evil.
I
4.
don't know.
So-
Let's just get this game over
3.
with.
Who should the Exorcist pick tonight? Should the Exorcist pick Hope?
1.
Just pick me. I
I'll
don't
do
care.
it. Yeah, just pick Hope. Honestly.
Aurora is executed and dies. Good night.
It
Oh,
doesn't
yes.
do anything to me.
Okay, never mind. Don't pick Hope because Hope can't be the demon.
Obviously, I've been saying that.
Yeah, but the demon, the demon can't. The demon can't. Oh, don't pick Aurora. Do not pick Aurora.
Yeah.
Pick anyone else but Aurora. We can actually get. We could actually. We can actually have two executions.
Who's been double tapped?
Kagan and I only have been
I'm gonna
double tapped.
double tap my cock
Did we
tonight.
not, did we
Oh my
not
God.
double tap Cassie?
We haven't. I've been trying to.
Hope's been trying to for
I'm
the
gonna
last 2
crash
nights
out.
or 2 days.
We might be able to do two. Oh god, it's gonna be.
Malachi,
Void's gonna be Moon
tell
Child
me your
Guild, though.
address. I want a 1v1 UI.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
joking. I'm joking, Malachi.
It'll be Final Two, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We are technically in final 2. Like,
Because you're gonna die if you're good.
yeah, I should die anyway. It doesn't matter.
And good morning. Void has been brutally murdered.
There we go.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
me.
it's not Goob.
Final 2.
Final 2.
God.
Any nominations?
Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ! All right. So,
Yeah, wait for nominations for a second.
Saphira, who have you chosen last night?
Cass. But it doesn't matter
Okay,
because if it
that's
is
fine.
a zombie,
No, it does. No,
No.
it does matter. It does matter.
You get information.
Okay. Here's the thing. Cassie got chosen last night. I think the majority of town, even though I'm not entirely too sure, I trust this, is between Aura and Cassie being the Zombul.
I have no idea.
If we double tap
You say
Cassie
good wins. I don't know.
today, Saphira needs to choose Aura that tonight. If we're wrong, we should have another
yeah.
day. Something
Hope.
like that.
potentially.
I
Unless it's
want to
Void.
nominate. If people want to
Okay.
discuss, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
I
I
think-
want to know.
yeah.
Void?
That's what was going to be my argument. We do go for Cassie today just to clear it, and Saphira does choose who we think the demon is.
And
Yeah.
Cass?
Okay, I got just a couple quick things trying to get my thoughts together, but everything's been so loud it's been hard to get my thoughts properly together. So one, is there anyone else that could still potentially be the Zombul? Because if we are wrong with it being between me and Aurora, we just lose, right? Also, Hope has been so hard on trying to sell me as demon and so gung-ho with the nominations, I'm starting to wonder if Hope might be an alive minion in Final 2. We really need to think about that and just consider everything before we jump on what we're going to vote for.
All right. Goop?
Yeah. So there's basically like 2 scenarios I'm thinking here. We execute Cassandra, Saphira exercises Aurora, then we execute Aurora tomorrow. Or there's the psycho world from I recommended at the start of the game where sharing is the self-killing Zombul, and I hate it.
That is an option, technically.
That is what I was
especially-
about to say.
Yeah, because Andrew did die during that day, and we know we can't have multiple kills other than potentially Assassin. And
Hope?
Gossip.
I don't. Or actually, wait. Is anyone else talking? Okay. Hope?
Hope would like to nominate Cassie. I love you. I'm so sorry.
All right. And your reasoning?
I'm pretty sure everybody knows my reasoning. Zombul check. I have my evil team in my head. It's Cassie Kagan and Caligato. Poor Caligato's body. This is my only other option. In my trust circle. My trust circle's even coming after me, and I'm not going after them. It's crazy.
All right. And your defense?
I still worry that Hope is an evil left alive trying to get us to use our votes now and make us lock in on me, and I'm just being sold as the frame for this game. I don't have the information to prove it. I don't think we have the information, but just socials, I feel like this is just someone trying to just force things on me.
All right, and the floor is open.
I think we can get like the majority is only one. So as long as Saphira doesn't make another nomination, I think we're good as long as we get one.
Oh yeah, majority is one.
All right. Sounds like everyone's done discussing. Okay, votes beginning with Aurora. 1 required. Weird to say that.
think the role that was
1.
mentioned before does put me into 50-50 between Aurora and Sharing, because most everyone else I don't think is a demon or can't be the demon at this point.
I'm the
enough.
demon.
Cass is marked for death.
Hope, I think you're evil.
Question: if Hope or Saphira was the living Zombull, the game would just be over, right?
Yeah, the game would have been over already.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
both of them have to be either good or a minion. Okay.
Yes, I think Hope is a minion, making you guys waste your time on me.
Which minion do you think I am? Just out of curiosity, if you had to guess.
I don't. I think it has to be a dead. Like I think the entire
I-
team is dead.
I think Hope is most likely the assassin. If I understand things right, Hope actually had the information on Andrew and Sharing to throw an assassin kill into that mess.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I think Caligato's just the DA. So that's just kind of what I think. And I think this is just trying to get Town to waste time and get Town into a 50-50 tomorrow.
Wait, I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yep, ask.
Kagan, just in the case you're good, the day that you guessed that between Hope to Sharing that one of those 5 players is a demon, did we have a trouble next day?
I never gossiped that.
Oh, that
somebody
was
else.
my gossip.
Yeah, that was Goobs, not mine.
Okay. Saphira, do you intend to nominate?
Nope.
Okay.
I think yeah, Saphira. I think your best exercise is Aurora today.
And
if it's Sharing, then we're fucked.
Because I'm going to end the day. If there's not I guess no, you're not nominating. So yeah, and ending the day, Cassandra is executed and dies. And it is my congratulations,
Oh
dude.
my god!
The good team.
Oh my god!
Can I just say, I fucking hate Exorcist and Zombull in the same bag. It is the worst combination.
I can now see that to some degree.
How many days is that? How many days?
11.
11.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just happy
Okay.
I'm for them on votes against myself. I'm happy for that one.
Let me give you all the fucking rundown.
Please.
First of all, to the least surprise, I think, would be Goob, our moonchild, who brutally murdered our good judge. Hope was our fool, who, when you guys were so confused why there were 2 nights of no kills in a row, that was because Hope ate a kill on that night.
Yum, 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 yum.
Saphira was the exorcist who kept exorcising Cassie. Aurora was the sailor that was drunk for most of the game because they kept choosing to drink with evil. Including Kagan, our assassin, Callie, our devil's advocate, and Cassandra, our Zombull.
Oh, yeah, the team type, at least.
Rue was our gambler who gambled themselves as the gambler and Sharing as the professor, which was true. They just happened to die to our assassin at the same time. Malachi was our grandmother who learned about the Moonchild, and April was the tea lady who never got to do science.
I hated everything about that game.
That game.
Yeah,
God, that was a
It was a good game, but holy shit,
on,
it was 2 hours.
Hands up.
Yep, Void.
I do want to mention though there are reasons for everything that happened in this game, and that's why it takes so long in BMR.
Yeah.
Oh right, yes, I now have to give the points. Because I did a prediction. And
What's the
Cassie,
prediction?
good or
sorry.
evil?
Oh, bet.
Cassie.
Wait, what?
You have your hand raised.
Oh, yeah, I was just want to say, this is an insanely rough Grim for a Zombull. Any other demon would probably be able to navigate this. But as a Zombull, this was almost impossible to navigate. And
Fair
it was
enough.
really rough.
Fair enough. Zombull was fucking weird.
I tried to buy you time. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I,
so chaos.
I had to be so careful with my kills to even remotely. Like, if I did not kill Sharing Heart when I did, we were cooked instantly.
Yeah,
You
that
played good. You played good for sure.
I think I may. Yeah, I'm still learning BMR, especially Zomboul, because it's a weird one. So yeah, that's probably on me. Sharing?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that I completely forgot that this round was gonna have 2 minions. Right before I got killed in the night, I told Kagan I was the professor.
Okay, April?
Wait, you did? Oh yeah, I did.
I should have thought about things more when I told Cassandra that I was the tea lady, and then I died the next night.
Yeah, you guys had a lot pointing to Cassandra, and you just kept not. Like, Hope was just like, kill, 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 kill.
It's fine. It happens.
Zafira.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry, Cass, but I had multiple people telling me, because I did end up opening up as the Exorcist to a few people. As soon as I did, they were all like, "You should go for Kagan and Cassie." And I just kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and then Void.
Yeah, it's funny to use the judge ability just to push through the world, but it's like we have so many more days of no deaths. I just want to get out of this. It's technically possible.
Fucking quadruple tapped.
Yeah.
Cass?
I don't want to live on this clock tower anymore.
Yeah. I just want to say, this was literally the best I could do as the Zomboul in this Grim, because I had to kill that professor, otherwise there's way too much confirmation. I had to kill the tea lady to even get to the exorcist. So I never had a chance to really go for the exorcist.
Yeah.
I could have killed the exorcist on the night when I hit Hope. But doing that gains me nothing at that point, and it more likely pushes Town to executing me.
Yeah,
my only hope is to hide when the exorcist is working by tapping away one of Hope's lives, and Hope Town executes Hope.
Fair enough.
That is fair. Nobody trusted me, so it was a good play. It was.
It was actually surprisingly close. Void.
What were the bluffs?
Pacifist, Innkeeper, Minstrel.
Wait, there was no pacifist?
The gossip wasn't even a bluff.
No, yeah, no.
Kagan, I love it. I love it.
Sharing?
Okay, so we are all in agreement that we all lost, right?
I am sorry. Oh,
God, I just realized. Yeah, hold on.
Kagan?
Yeah, I was not sure who to go after with the assassin, because I didn't know what your plan was, and I was trying not to go over and talk to you too much, because I claimed pacifist a little too long. I was going to mainly go with gossip claim, and I realized, oh crap, I went pacifist a little too long. But I think that caused more chaos than anything, a little more confusion and chaos. So
yeah, I am just now seeing how screwed Cassie was with kills because of the tea lady next to the exorcist.
Yeah,
Void wasn't there. It
terrible table setup for
Zomboul.
Yeah, tea lady has a lot of bad setups.
Why?
Cass?
Kagan, the only thing you could have done potentially better, the kill you did wasn't bad, but if you hit Hope or Saphira, even while Saphira was sat next to the tea lady, that would have given us a bit more wiggle room. Andrew could have just killed themselves and hit a death. I'm usually fine letting a gambler live for a while when I'm Zomboul, but making Hope or Saphira die in a weird situation helps us out, especially if Saphira died, because that exorcist is just too strong against Zomboul.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know Saphira was the exorcist until basically when they claimed to be exorcist. So, unfortunately,
why was Void good?
That's a fair point. I'm still travelers. I'm not good with yet. To be perfectly blunt, we don't use them very much. I probably should have put them in as the evil judge.
But that affected the tea lady.
It would have, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have affected the tea lady.
Yeah, exactly why I think Void should have been evil in this script.
That's a fair point. Again, I am Not new,
You're fine.
but there are
It
still
happens.
parts I'm learning.
I mean, there was also you could have just moved their chair somewhere else.
That would have made it very obvious that there was a tea lady there, or something
No.
else.
You just do that all,
Um,
you just do
so-
that all the time,
No.
or at least affects the game state.
I've never moved a traveler from where they just go there.
Well,
So
Oh, I would have traveled somewhere else than the start.
think
of
of it like a real life game. You can have an open chair someone else, like somewhere else that they decide to sit down at. It doesn't have to be in the spot.
That's fair. It's just, to me at least I thought it would look suspicious, but Rue?
I still feel like my spot check on Saf for the Tea Lady invincibility was a good check that nobody wanted to check.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah,
fine.
it absolutely would have been good.
And
I
Aurora,
need
do you have the brain cells to run? Because I know you were interested.
Yeah, I'm still down for that.
All right.
Yeah.
wait.
Hmm?
Sorry. Bark.
Bark.
Did that mean that void was unexilable?
I was not fully certain about that, but I think so, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the way it works is that you can exile me, but I won't actually be
Well, yeah,
That's so
exiled
funny,
because I'm
actually.
Tea
I
Lady.
know the
Wait,
I know the
what?
way it
Uh-oh.
works. It was just that I didn't know Belnar was gonna run it that way or not.
Exile's different than death, if I remember properly.
No,
Well,
yeah,
no, because no, it's not. Exile's
it's
different from
not.
Exile's different from executions, but not by
They
death.
both, yeah, both ends up death.
I mean, I do have some good news from my chat. Your suffering was apparently very entertaining.
You know, I fucking bet it was.
I'm glad chat
I'm gonna
liked it.
spectate next
I hope
game.
Kagan's chat liked it too.
It's too hot in my room.
Alright.
That's fair.
Now,
Yeah.
when it comes to Exile and the Tea Lady, though, isn't Exile like completely immune to anybody else's abilities?
The voting for in exile is, but then that results in a regular death once you succeed in an exile.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Um,
I should be going to bed because I should have been in bed an hour ago.
That's fair. Cass,
Thank you for the game.
Yes.
Despite it all, it was really fun.
have good. I'm glad you enjoyed
Yeah.
the poor
Big
decisions.
game.
Cass?
two things. One, if you had been doing like night chats, you would have gotten such insanity from me. Also, I am going to be heading out. It's a little too close to my plans tonight. So
That is
you guys have a good game.
Totally fair.
Sorry, I'm anyway, good night.
I also understand after that game. You have a good one. I did not expect it to be a 2.5 hour game.
Can I
Wait, what?
please have a few good games? I have been on such a bad luck streak.
Why can't we hear you in Malachi's microphone?
Oh god, yeah.
Because they live in the same house, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, for as much as it was a slog, it was still oddly fun, at least for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but I was struggling.
Yeah, no,
so
I
much.
absolutely can see that. I should have made the Traveler evil, and probably I will minimize or completely not include Exorcist with Zombuul because it just makes it take so long.
It also so fucks the Zombuul.
Yeah, no. I mean, like that. Those two things go hand in hand.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, later.
Yes, have good. There's a couple, like, Bad Moon Rising is definitely a little more rough
Bye,
around
y'all.
the edges. What?
Bye.
Have a good.
Later.
Void?
I will definitely say, like, Traveler being good versus evil is kind of hard to tell, especially because technically the game does state that solo travelers generally should be good. And I think I only came in on day 2, I believe? Or was it day 3?
I think it was day 2, yeah.
Yeah, at that point, I think
It was a hard
I don't.
call.
It's a
Yeah, it
hard
was a hard
call
call.
because you don't know how the game's gonna go.
Yeah, because, like, especially because I think that, like,
I'm back.
Cassie, I think, had gotten into, like, a pseudo sort of trusted kind of position at, like, from my initial read of day 1, and then things just slowly got less and less trusted for them. So I didn't think they, at that point, needed it. But yeah, I kind of... Oh, Exorcist Zombuul is rough.
I got thrown to the curb almost immediately, it feels
least-
like.
You did
At
a
least
great
now we
job, though,
know.
just because you ate 4 executions. That's
Yep.
great for
Wait,
evil.
so many- Callie,
Yeah.
good job.
April?
Sorry, Roo.
Yeah, I
No,
was
that's fine.
hop out. I got a massive headache from that game.
I completely understand.
Aw.
Take care, April.
Hey,
Pat,
you
pat,
always
pat.
be safe.
That was a hell of a
Bye.
Wait,
I
if
mean,
Aurora's,
was.
if
No fear,
Aurora's
murder
hopping
shenanigans
up,
for us.
That would mean it would
Aurora's
be,
hopping up,
I would have to hop down or it'd be a teensy.
Or,
Imagine if I
nobody
actually
knows.
had made it a mastermind.
Oh,
God.
that would have actually thrown through it. That's exactly why.
Is anybody else heading out?
I'm staying in.
NFM?
All right, I'm staying in for another.
I'm
I
here.
don't think Aurora has story told like twice. I don't think
Oh.
it would be good for them to run NFM.
No, it would not be. No.
I mean, if we get if we get the TT numbers, I probably would be fine with it. But yeah, I had some scripts in mind.
I would suggest Trouble Brewing.
Yeah, I mean, I've story told a couple of times. I've also did like an in-person game. I was thinking if we could do Trouble Brewing, especially because that game was pretty stress.
Mhm.
But we could
Yeah,
also
that's more what-
do the Ballad of Seat 7. which is really
Yeah,
fun.
I would not be interested in Seat 7.
Okay. We can just do Trouble Brewing if that's what people want, or just
I'm gonna
whatever
step
people want to
away
play.
for just a moment and get a drink.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
Same.
Amash?
Be right back.
I was going to ask what script was going to be run next.
That's what we're still figuring out. Void?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my vote's on TV after that game. I came in as a traveler and my head's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, it's like, I think in general the TB would be. It's also like you should not run to Seat 7 because that has a lot of arbitrary storyteller decisions. I would say if you're still like how many games have you ran?
Like 4 or 5.
Yeah, like that's I have played. I can check like on this app alone. I have played.
Well, that's right. I can check that. 5 on the app and then 1 in person.
I have story told 36 and played 27. And then I also ran a bunch before we got to the app.
Yep. I played 62 and story told 5.
Oh
Yeah, it's
boy,
like-
story told 35, played 216.
I might like Clock Tower a little bit.
But yeah, it's like at the point you're at Aurora, I would say probably stick to TB and Bad Moon Rising at most.
Well, we're not doing BMR. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, S&V is also fine too.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a little
I'd
harder.
probably be fine with S&V, but if people, I mean, it's whatever people want to play.
I think here we're running TB.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, the type of scripts I normally recommend for someone who really doesn't have a lot of experience are like Trouble Brewing, everyone can play.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I will eventually storytell once.
Same.
I
need to
would
do
like
the
to
Easter
story
egg.
tell more, but the problem is so does everybody else. So
Yep.
like, it's hard to get a lot
Yeah.
of experience with it.
I'm back. And I want to do more storytelling as well at some point.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
Okay, technical question. I don't know if anybody here can answer it. But with the way this is all done in HTML5, correct?
And I has
I'm not sure actually.
Are you playing
Well,
Baylor?
I think I
Because-
can handle one game. I think I can handle one game as a player.
Yeah,
'Cause
at
I
least
was-
we can
I'm-
get
I can do one
Like
more.
we could
Yeah,
go
one
double
more.
storyteller, but
There'd be a teensy game. There wouldn't be any point to that unless
well, there
somebody
is a
else
point
wants
to it.
play.
But
Oh yeah.
Teensies aren't just bad as a whole.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
April's not
I
here.
wouldn't
I can
mind,
claim
like,
chef.
storytelling with other people.
I claim chef.
Nope.
I'm
April's
still
not
wondering.
anymore though.
I
Sorry,
claim
uh,
soup chef.
Root?
Okay.
I'm still wondering how this app is made because I would be really curious to make an Ultimate Werewolf version.
you probably
I mean,
almost certainly could.
it is a web app. I know that. Void.
Yeah.
I lost what I was trying to think.
Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough players, so I think let's do one round of Trouble Brewing.
Cool. That. Does anybody know if anyone else wants to join in, or we can just get started?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm already failing the litmus test.
You're playing Minecraft?
Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for the past 7 hours.
All right.
Mark,
We're
you
putting
as the
Maj
DM.
out.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But
I
yeah,
will definitely-
I'm gonna build a bag, so you guys have fun.
yeah.
Build a
While you
bear,
do
build a
that,
bag.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
No thanks
I
to a
will
certain
definitely
mouse
say-
in this group. I'm currently obsessed with Vintage Story.
I don't know the full technicals to it, Andrew, but under F12, it is running HTML on the app.
Okay.
So
Don't forget Le Shuffle. Don't forget Le Shuffle.
Oh, sorry, I was physically muted. Yep, I'll shuffle.
Opening up its own like browser instance. I believe Chromium based.
So yeah, I'm just gonna deafen for a second while I brain. My brain also melted, even if I don't think I suffered
What's
quite
the
as much.
hotkey to shuffle players?
It's one and
under
then
one.
shuffle.
Oh, it's just under one. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. Good fucking lord. But yeah, that was a game. Fair enough. Kagan is a bean. Welcome on in, Jiro. Thank you for the follow. We just got out of a fucking day 11 fucking day 11 day 2.5 hour game. Cause fucking Zombool, Exorcist, and Protection. Yeah! Yeah! So yeah, a lesson. Don't run those, like, BMR, I like it in theory, but Pacifist is rough. Like, Pacifist is rough because it kind of feels like an outsider to a lot of players. Because everyone just thinks it's the Devil's Advocate save. Devil's Advocate forces double kills in too many situations. I'm starting to sour on BMR, in all honesty. Like, at the very least, I feel like I would want to heavily modify BMR to cut out some of the roles I don't like, spice it up a little bit, maybe even cut out Zombool. Honestly, I don't know if I like the requirement to double tap at all. Like, yeah, there are so many custom scripts. I am well aware. Yeah, and it's interesting, but I feel like some of the roles make it a little rough. Thank fuck I'm not the imp. Yeah, I have a few. The big one that I have, which I actually would consider a good script, would be Tower of Battle, which is just a mono
I
Yagami
will definitely
script
say,
because I wanted
out
to
of
play
216 games, it's 59%.
All right, so we're all going to agree to disagree that I'm chef this game.
I
Since
can
April's
agree to
not
disagree
here.
about
I'm the
that.
chef.
You're not the chef.
We're all the
April's the
chef.
chef.
Well, Imagination's
We're
the
all the
imp
chef.
because they are playing
Minecraft.
Minecraft. So
They're playing Minecraft.
this is going to be a
Yeah,
very
I-
short game.
I have legitimately been playing SevTech Ages for the past how long? When
Wait,
did I get back?
I've been playing Vintage
3:30?
Story. What does that mean
9?
for me?
6 hours?
It's like,
Hey, Vintage Story started as a mod
weirdly,
for
I
Minecraft.
kind of want to build
so
one
it
that goes
counts.
the other way,
Yeah,
where
it
there's
counts.
less
I don't have it
protection,
pulled up right now.
and everything is extra
Now,
kills.
the real question is if we have a big game, to really be evil, you have to be playing Factorio.
Let me go boot up Dyson Sphere program.
That's just storytelling.
I wanted to like that game so much. It's not my type of game.
I love
Which one?
it. Dyson Sphere program.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bounced off that one, unfortunately. I don't know
that's
why.
fair.
It just didn't hook me.
It's like, for me, it scritches that itch of just like constant slow progress. Where
Yeah. And I figured that would have gotten me, but don't know why.
it also it is still in early access, so
I am curious to see how that new Astroneer game is going to work on the Switch 2 and how well it'll do.
but yeah, it's like
It's also on Steam.
there's also too many ways.
Okay,
the game,
never mind. The
I
Switch
think
2
if
version
like,
It's already got
kind of
Steam,
over.
I would
It's
kind
on
of build
Steam.
BMR as a speedrun
The
script.
one game I've been
completely cut out cut out some of the protection, completely cut out Zambul.
The
Make
Switch
it so
One
it's
version of Fantasy
variable,
Life I,
but
but I know
only
there's a Steam
more
version,
kills.
but
Like
I know
add
it has
Yaga
really
Battle,
bad
add
anti-cheat.
ways for
yeah.
there to be
You're gonna say
extra
something, Boyd?
kills and less ways for there to be less kills.
If anyone, by the way, if anyone wants to check under like the games played and characters and stuff,
I'm back.
that only updates once a winner has been declared. So you can't just look at someone's account and be like, "Oh, something's changed." It, only after the game's done.
Yeah,
Makes
because
sense.
otherwise that'd be a problem.
Hagen, is that Rua?
Hmm?
Your picture?
That's me. That's one of
No,
my
the
characters.
artist.
That's one of Sona's.
Yeah.
Oh, artist that's Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Also,
Bonsai Ferret.
where are you? Oh right, yeah. I actually weirdly never really clicked with Factorio though.
Huh.
Like, in theory, I love it, but for me, I think my biggest issue is the fact that you can't really go up or down very much. At least I would need to mod it to give a little more vertical mobility.
Yeah.
What? Isn't there a like a jetpack or something in Space Age?
Maybe I haven't touched Space Age, but it's
Yeah.
not my vertical mobility, it's my conveyor belt's vertical mobility.
Oh, you mean
Ah,
like the
yeah.
underground?
Yeah, like you have in Factorio, there are 2 layers, ground and underground.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, they added train bridges, so you can have trains go up and down.
You are correct, I have not heard of belt weaving, whatever this is, Sai.
Belt weaving is adding like okay, you have 3 tiers of belts. I think they might have added a 4th. You have the basic yellow belts, and then you have the red belts, which are faster than yellows. Then you have the blues, which are faster than reds. You can you can have multiple colors of underground belts go in the same 1 tile wide or long strip of land, but alternate colors.
Yeah.
Either 1 or
Oh,
2, depending on the type of belt.
It will mess with your head a lot though, trying to get everything configured. Once you do, it's nice.
Yeah,
But trying to get it
that's-
set up is pain.
That is
Yeah,
that is a
and
lot
if
more
you-
pain than I want to handle for just to be able to get a belt to go over another belt.
Also, speaking of
Yeah.
simulation games, Balinar, I'm not sure if you own it or not since you do play RimWorld. If you've not played Wandering Village, strongly recommend looking into that one.
Friend has talked about it mostly because of bugs.
Heck,
Good
I've-
morning, everybody.
Oh no.
It's a wonderful, beautiful day here in, I'll just say Ravenswood Bluff. I'm very dead. One of you did it. Who the fuck did it? Have
I'm
fun.
sorry.
I promise
Project
it wasn't
Crunchy
me.
Dragon.
I have very important information that could change this entire game.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boy.
I can confirm a spy.
Oh no.
Huh?
There's a spy in the race.
There's a spy.
How do you know this?
Then
I'm the investigator.
okay.
Oh, did Aurora tell you that there's no minion?
No, you start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion. So Andrew must have found a spy.
Unless there is
I
a
found a
recluse.
spy.
Or they're drunk.
Or they're drunk, yeah.
Mhm.
So going with the possibility of a spy, even if there's a possibility,
There's
I'm
no
going to play that
outside.
this is a spy.
I was gonna say, does anybody want to hard claim a recluse role at this point?
Oh no, we don't have, unless it's Baron.
That's what I'm trying to say. If we have a face-up outside,
No, there wouldn't be a Baron.
All right.
Either way, I feel like my role just needs to get that out there when it's a spy because I have nothing else to really give.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's just play with a spy. So, in the spy world, I am soldier, so they're not going to kill me anyway.
Interesting.
and in a spy world, oof.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hold on, phone.
Oh, I was going to ask who are the 2 players?
Now that I'm gonna keep under my
You
cap
know,
for a minute.
if one of them is me, I'm going to start laughing. Like, seriously, if one of them is me, I'm going to start laughing.
Why?
That would be funny.
All right.
Andrew, I need to know, am I in it?
Well,
Bye.
Okay.
Guess we're going to private conversations then.
I guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Well, I've already outed myself, so if anybody
Yeah.
wants to share info with me,
For
I'm
now,
open.
I'm gonna hold off because that could also be a minion bluff of saying,
That could
"Hey,
also be-
there's a
yeah.
spy in play. Everyone, tell us exactly what you are."
Yeah.
I don't know if Rue.
Yeah, Rue could have just. Wait.
Of course, I'm not saying what my role is to anyone else. I'm a lie to everyone else.
Okay, fair enough. Oh. Hi, hello.
Hi there.
So what are you not if you're gonna lie to everyone?
Undertaker.
Okay, so you're not the Undertaker. Got it.
Yep.
Or you are. One of the two.
One of the two.
I am either. I mean, I guess in that case, I am not your monk.
Not the monk.
I am not the monk.
All right. Thank you.
Let me look at it. I still just hate that. I still just really hate that.
Yeah, I'm soldier. That's what it says.
Well, an outed soldier is kind of a free kill.
Can't. Well, why kill a soldier?
Why kill a soldier?
Because you're not gonna do anything. You're just go. It's an easy demon bluff, and you've exposed.
Yeah, but you want my nomination, don't you?
Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know if you're good or evil. That's the thing.
I am a good soldier.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I.
Hi, hello.
Hi, we're already gotten with chaos in the second game. I see.
I am here to cause chaos. Any sort of claims you want to make?
I'm one of the top 4. That's
Top
all
4.
I'm going to say for now.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I'm not one of the top 4. I'll say that much. Yeah, I think I'm literally just gonna leave it at that for the moment. I am not top 4.
This is an interesting game because people are doing the "I'm not this"
Yeah.
instead of "I might be this."
I don't know why it's going that way, but it's going that way.
So weird, but yeah, it's interesting. I guess
it is. It is certainly interesting. And I'm guessing I'm not in your pings if you are a top 4 pinger.
No, you are not.
Cool. Well, here's the thing. I am fine with spaghetti. I just don't like spaghetti that I just don't want to have to deal with spaghettiing in 2 dimensions.
Void that confusing me. I'm not gonna say what they said, but Void was just like, what?
I'm gonna eat a moth.
Okay, no, you're not.
Why not?
Well, you're a demon if you are.
Fine, I'm not gonna eat a moth.
I don't know. This one's going to be interesting. Okie dokie.
Oh right, I was gonna.
How tough are you?
How tough am I?
Yeah.
If there's a spy in play, I'm high priority kill.
Okay, good to know. We are simpatico in that regard.
Okay. Have you talked with Rue yet?
No, they just mentioned they're an investigator. That's all I've heard from them.
Okay. And Maj is claiming soldier at this point.
Yeah, I'm thinking we kill Maj.
Nope.
I wonder why that could be.
Time
I
is
wonder.
up, everybody. There's no shenanigans since it's just good old trouble brewing, so nominations are open.
I gossip that there's no gossip.
I nominate myself.
Andrew nominates himself. Tell us why.
Call it a vibe check.
Cool. Rue, how are your vibes doing today?
I have good confidence that something will happen.
Okay. Well, Tom.
What do you mean something will happen?
Something will happen.
Something will happen?
In all honesty, I just don't even I am on imagination just as a good kill here because they're not going to do anything. The demon's just not going to attack them if they're good, and if they're evil, we want to kill them. I'm of the mindset that that's a better kill than Rue.
That's kind of
I'm
rude, though.
confused.
I mean,
High five.
you're an outed soldier.
Yeah, I'm an outed soldier. If there's a spy, I wasn't going to be killed anyway.
True. Still makes you worthless. I nominate imagination.
Belenar, you nominate imagination.
And prop.
All right, Belenar, state your case.
They are openly stating they're a soldier. I don't really see the point in keeping around a soldier that is outed, because the demon will never swing into them.
Okay. Madge, you've been accused of owning a shield. What's up?
It's a very nice shield.
Cool. Town?
He's a shield hero.
Wait, surely we'd want to keep the soldier alive, because then that's a good vote.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we have a Slayer, we could shoot.
The problem is we don't know if they're the soldier. They're not a confirmed soldier or anything. They're just claiming.
How do you confirm a soldier?
Washerwoman, grandmother, Undertaker.
Yes, the
if you want
things
to be
we
confirmed.
do not have.
Yeah, no. Well, we do have Washerwoman, but we don't know if they're.
we have a taker? Yeah.
Do we have? Oh yeah.
We may or may not. The problem is they don't necessarily want to come out, and that's the thing of the spy game.
Well, to be fair, I told Rue my role, and then I told publicly that I was going to tell everyone a lie, and my lie is that I'm the Undertaker.
Yeah, so they're either telling the truth or lying about that.
I don't know. That's why I'm confused.
I gotta run a vote. 4 votes.
We should kill somebody.
So, Saf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you
High five.
put a nomination up?
High five.
It's a nice high five, but it's not enough to kill imagination.
I'm kind of confused about Balinar's vote, but
Madge?
I don't know if that's enough to nominate.
Nom the moth.
Is that a nomination for Belenar?
Yes.
All right, imagination is nominating Belenar. Madge, state your case.
Very nomination hungry for someone that probably should be kept around.
Okay, Belenar.
I am not a good kill, and again, an outed soldier is worthless. It's a good kill.
Okay, Town.
Yeah, if we're going off the proclamation of Rue saying there is a spy in play, the spy's going to know who everyone is at this point. And with a soldier, nobody's going to touch you with you proclaiming soldier at this point if you're not the demon or anything like that.
Well, if there is a spy, no one would have touched me anyway.
True, but the problem is, why would we? What's the benefit to us keeping you around when you are possibly evil?
Isn't that
An
just more
infinite
good
good
votes?
votes?
True.
Until I'm dead.
Everyone
and then I
else
only
is.
get one?
Everyone else is. You are the best possible execution. Well, everyone else is.
But what about Rue?
Rue is also one, but on the other hand, they're a lot more willing to die, and you're being weirdly wary about dying for someone that is essentially spent.
Right, gotta run a vote. 4 votes is what's needed.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wow,
hold on.
okay, there was no timer.
Yeah, you do countdown, not start.
You nominated Belenar and countdown. 4 votes.
No, actually.
High five.
Another high five, but it's not enough to kill anybody.
Okay.
Void?
Void nominates Kagan.
Void, you nominate Kagan. Please state your case.
Shot in the dark away from people who might be evil?
Okay, Clicky Mouse.
This is fine. I've got my information, and that's that.
And
If you are fine with it, do we want to go through with this?
I will say this much. There's only 7 of us. There are 2 evil amongst the 7. We have nothing that incentivizes killing during the day phase for this very first day. We should get more information.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree with Rue.
If you're taking my lie of me being the Undertaker, I could learn info.
And it's also just like, if we don't kill, we're just letting the demon.
Yeah, we do get a less nominate lately.
If we're getting information off deaths, I would like to see either Balin or a Saf.
Well, I'm already nominated.
We
so at that
have
point it'd be Saf.
if we kill every day, we have 3 chances. I want to point that out.
Whereas any other case, we have less.
I'd rather not kill because that prolongs town's life.
That gives us less chances of actually finding the demon.
Yeah, a shot in the
Yeah.
dark is better than no shot at all.
I am actually confused.
Okay, going to run the vote. 4 votes.
Because essentially, if we
Uh,
don't
yes.
kill today, the demon gets to pick 4 people, or not 4. He gets to pick 1 more person to die.
Right, 4 votes is enough. Kagan's on the block.
I ready my crossbow and fire at Callie.
All right, Andrew claims Slayer, points their crossbow at Callie, and nominations are still open.
That's a
Where'd the
clever
investigator get a
question.
crossbow from, first off?
Where did you find that?
It's a clue. I found it with my magnifying glass.
We just found it in their pouch.
Rue, here's how you use it. I pick up the crossbow and shoot at Callie.
What the fuck?
Saphira picks up their crossbow, shoots at Callie, and nominations go on once.
Are you actually the Slayer?
No.
Okay.
See, I would just try and shoot the kobold, but I know I'm not Slayer.
Wow.
You shot first.
Yeah, good point. I was
Pretty
just
good.
showing Rue how it's done.
No, I'm just gonna put you in air jail now. You know
1.
what?
Nominations are closed. Kagan, you have been executed. How would you like to die today?
Hammers.
Hammers.
Disconnect the USB cord.
No,
the
don't do
ghost
that.
of the dragon, instead of using their claws like a normal dragon, picks up a giant bonking hammer that they used in their previous life, usually on the Moth or in Repo. Bonks it on Kagan's head. Oh my god, it's the Repo hammer. It explodes and Kagan dies. Good night.
Wait until the demon lands on. I'm actually the
Where?
Raven
Okay,
Keeper.
Tama's in the floor again. Why?
Okay.
Why is Tama in the floor? Why are you bonking me?
Yes, it is. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it is.
The lack of an
Oh man.
Yeah, because my thing is,
God damn it.
even with an investigator saying that there's a
Izolwin.
spy, sometimes it's like, I don't know if I fully trust it.
Yeah.
It is. I just hate you for it. Positive.
Although, if it is a spy game,
Yes, it's a Yinglet.
having the roles that I see really is a little bit weird.
It makes me wonder
Oh.
if this is if there is a recluse and a baron instead.
I feel like
Why
we would have
would
known already.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
a
I
recluse
feel like-
would have come out at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I still think the spy is correct.
Unless you're
Or we have a poisoner, you're actually just poisoned.
or you're the
Valinor,
Hmm?
question.
Yes.
Spy, can they register as a particular townsfolk or outsider?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their ability
They can
specifically
also register as
states
good.
they can register as good or and a townsfolk or outsider. So they can both of their things. Whereas
Wait,
some
cute.
things can only misregister as good or as evil.
Oh.
Okay.
It's why a spy can be executed from a virgin, a spy can be seen in a washerwoman ping,
A librarian ping.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the librarian that the spy is drunk if you want.
The spy can also not register for a chef and clockmaker. It can
And-
misregister for a grandmother.
It's also
et cetera, et
technically
cetera.
possible to misregister for an investigator.
Yep. Except if you're the spy. Well,
Yeah, if you're the only one, you can misregister, and then the investigator is told there are no
well,
minions in play.
no, that's not exactly true because you might register as good and townsfolk or outsider. You wouldn't register as another minion.
No, yeah, you can't tell them there's another minion, but you can tell them there are no minions in play.
Oh, that's true.
That is technically raw.
Yeah,
I
because
lost
that is true. Yeah, if the spy registers as that makes sense.
That's
Wait,
that,
hold
that
on. But
Moira-
it says you start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion. Doesn't say that 0 are in play.
It's at least I've been told that it is valid. I guess it's just kind of assumed because it's like that 0 in play is just like, hey, if there's none in play, that's what you learn. It's just washerwoman investigator. Normally, there will always be one. It's a weird edge case.
Oh yeah, because just picking 2 players to be like, one of these is a particular minion will just point it to there being a minion. You just giving 2 names will just be like, there is a minion. Where if you want there to be no minions, you would have to just not point
fair
anyone
side.
out.
That was definitely
Good morning,
Oh, well,
everyone.
I'm dead.
It's another beautiful day. Another wonderful April morning in Ravenswood Bluff. But unfortunately, not for one of you. As someone pointed a little too hard last night at the demon. And we're serving soup today. Balinar's dead. Discuss.
Okay.
Interesting.
I can now buy that it is a spy because I told nobody that I was the fortune teller. Sorry. I told nobody I was the fortune teller, and I am now dead. So odds are the spy has communicated with their demon. So I think it is best to put everything on the table here.
Who did you check first night?
You and me, and I got a yes.
So one of us is a red herring.
Or you're the demon.
I am not the demon. The fact that I'm playing Minecraft is completely irrelevant.
You're playing Minecraft. You're a soldier that doesn't want to die for some reason, and you got a yes and a fortune teller ping. I am very suspect.
I need to
I can
message you on
provide
something.
good
All right.
town votes.
Yes.
So, as the empath, if you were to die in the turn order,
you would be. I would die before you would have gotten the information, so you would have just now learned Imagination and Saphira.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. All of a sudden, okay.
What did you get? If you're claiming,
I'm going to make it public here.
Okay.
Since we got a spy, since they're already going to know what I am.
That's fair.
So, yeah, I got a 2.
Okay, good to know. Yes.
Wait, was that Callie?
Callie is saying they're an empath with a 2.
I hope Callie started the 1, otherwise I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, they started with a 1, then I died, moved to Saphira. They got a 2.
I'm happy to kill the soldier then.
I think it's imagination. Are you actually the Undertaker?
Yeah, I saw Kagan as chef.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I am at this point. I don't think I see any other worlds. What are you?
To be fair, you did tell me.
I am confused, is what I am.
What is your role?
Oh, okay. Either mayor.
There's a spy in play. Just say.
Yeah, there's a spy. It's best to out yourself.
The spy already knows what you are, so you may as well share it with town 2.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I was the Slayer.
Yeah.
No.
You're the what?
No.
Slayer? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
I think it is Imagination in Saphira.
It's not me.
Why would it be Imagination?
They got a yes
The
on the fortune
litmus
teller.
test. What the fortune teller ping?
Yes, you were in a yes on my fortune teller ping.
I'm assuming you mean that from night 1.
Yeah, from night 1.
What was the opposite side of it?
I was the other side of it.
Aurora,
So
was this?
Either I'm the red herring, Imagination's the red herring, or Imagination's the demon.
I am not the demon, so one of us is the red herring.
So actually, I know the best way to go about this.
What?
Info from Balinar, and I mean everyone knows. Evil know rules. Callie's and Balinar's info would technically coincide. So we kill Imagi, and if not, probably Callie.
Yeah, I think I agree at this point.
Because yeah, Undertaker, I got Kagan as chef.
Okay.
Right, I'll go ahead and open nominations. Imagination.
I'd like to nominate Callie.
Hang on, I had my hand up first.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I nominate Callie.
Oh, okay. Saphira nominates Caligato. All right.
The evil team
case.
trying to nominate the person
Sus.
that's accusing them.
Cool. Callie, you're sus.
Objection, no you.
Cool. Sapira, you have been no you'd. Town?
Yeah, no, that's a solid defense.
Oh,
Rue, you might as well state your info.
I have been stating my info.
What is it? Because I actually don't have it.
Oh, so my spy check was at the start of the game was between Balinar and Saf.
Okay, so yeah, Saf's the spy.
Yeah.
Saf's a spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kagan, did you publicly out your info?
No, but I can.
0?
Because it's a spy. Yep, 0.
Okay, so that only leaves Callie. Because
No.
it is
No,
not me.
it's imagination.
It is not me.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run the vote. 3 votes is the majority.
Come on, one more.
If it is
Come
not
on.
you, we can then kill Callie
All
tomorrow.
right, fine. Kill me tomorrow.
No, we're killing you today,
Oh,
and
no.
you are more suspicious than
Alright.
Callie.
How
Nice
am I
high
more
five. Oh
suspicious
wait, you're
than
not on
a
the
demon?
block.
No, he's not on the.
Hold on.
I
Double
pointed-
accusation of
Callie-
myself.
Callie
Mark
is
them
not on the
again.
block.
Yeah, mark them again. It's fine.
You'll have to go for another one to unmark.
No, if you do themselves in a nomination and mark them again, it'll clear up.
Okay. Void.
Void nominates Imaji.
Void, you
whatever
nominate
it is.
Imagination.
Yeah, so
your
this
team.
is my biggest demon candidate right now. This is what I'm assuming the demon is, and if it's wrong, Callie is pulling straight to Imagi, so we go for Callie tomorrow.
Okay. Madge, you've been accused of being big. Tell us why.
Y'all are wasting a block.
Okay. Town.
I don't think there's anything more to add, honestly.
Fine, just run it. Kill me. Whatever. You're wasting a block.
I'm-
I suggested you do Callie first, and then I die tomorrow.
We can do it either order. It makes no difference in the end.
Fine, run it. Yeah, sure. Kill me now.
Okay. 3 votes is the majority. I keep hitting vote rather
no,
than
Rue.
countdown. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoa! Rue, why would you drop that?
Right?
No, it's fine. It's 3. It's 3. In
Reason
case we
nothing.
wanted
It's on
to,
the block.
if we wanted to reset it somehow, but I don't see us doing that.
No, I put my hand down because I almost don't want to have a kill right now because I think I have I have 2 worlds right now, and
We literally should not kill. We have
Okay.
5 players. We have 2 chances. We do nothing.
I-
We have a single chance.
I have a full Grim, not because of Spy. I have Kagan as Chef, Balinar as Fortune Teller, Saphir as a Spy, Void is the Undertaker, Rue's the Investigator, I'm the Soldier, and Callie's the Imp.
Yeah, and that's fine. If that is the truth, then you die tonight, and then we either kill Callie, or if Callie is dead, we kill Saphira because they star passed.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, fine, go for it.
So
I don't think Star Pass
this,
will
I think,
work,
good is
but-
a pretty much guaranteed win here.
Okay. Nominations going once. Twice.
Or
Unless Rue is
Andrew,
fully
Down to
bamboozled
die
us.
to confirm the demon.
3, 2, 1. Imagination, you have been executed. How would you like to die?
Decapitation by shield, apparently.
Cool. Into Ravenswood Bluff walks in Link, the hero time, with his trusty Hylian shield, and suddenly just goes yeah, and then throws it right at Imagination.
High board.
Amazing accuracy, and yeah, you guys know what happens next. Imagination dies.
Do
Good night.
Whoop-ah.
Fair enough.
You'll see what happens tomorrow.
I think it's Callie.
So
think it's me too.
I do actually have 2 worlds I'll talk about.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
don't give any help to the demon.
Yeah. I have worlds I'll talk about tomorrow.
I have no worlds. I am nothing.
give zoomies, give all the zoomies.
Damn it, I want to give the little guy zoomies, but I can't look at your stream.
Zoomies?
Zoomies.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah, it's
Em-
caffeine.
Any evil player
We're
can
giving the little, stream buddy.
Any evil player can always bluff
nice,
empath because
rather
you know
large
who's
container
good
of
and who's
caffeine pills I can give the little guy, though. It's great.
No, not even caffeine
Oh, I
pills.
see
It's
what
just
you're
pure
meaning, though.
caffeine
It's like
powder.
it's like spy.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it out the capsules.
Theoretically,
Isn't that what you?
Good morning, everyone.
Who's dead?
Beautiful day yet again. Somebody. Or maybe death is just staring into the void. Void dynamic discussed.
I
Actually,
don't-
this is your final 3, so I will go ahead and allow nominations at any time.
I
I
don't
nominate
need to be the
Callie.
Undertaker to know that Imagi wasn't the demon there.
I forgot to vote.
No, nobody
Sorry.
needs to
Sorry,
be the
Sophia had
Undertaker
a
to know that
nomination.
I was the soldier.
Saphira, you had a nomination.
I nominate Callie.
Saphira, you nominate Callie. Please state your case.
Sus.
Once again, Callie, you've been accused of being sus.
No, you. Again.
And once again, no you. Town?
Technically, there is a world where Andrew is evil here.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, wait. No. Yes. 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 No.
Okay.
Ah.
That would be a mega brain spy.
Not really. Investigator bluff is easy.
It
On a
is.
vote. 2 votes is the majority.
I think Callie is the most sus, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way of being able to do anything else against this. If it actually, it's fun.
Not spending my ghost vote here.
4 votes is enough. Callie, you're on the block.
My only option would be to nominate, because if we're gonna guarantee that Saphira is the spy, then my only option would be to nominate Rue to where this is some bizarro world where Rue is not the investigator. So, I mean, I'll nominate Rue, but I don't see anything happening here for this.
Okay, Cal nominates Rue. Was that your case, or do you have anything else?
Pretty much at this point.
Okay, Rue, state your defense.
My only defense is
I
I'm
don't
the
think we're gonna be-
investigator.
I really don't think we're
Okay,
going to be
Cal?
overturning it. I think regardless at this point we are kind of locked in on Callie. We can't really.
Yeah.
We can't
Mhm.
execute.
The only,
unless
the only
we-
way for, unless Rue votes for themselves.
So there's no point in spending any votes.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What if there's a third option to where Maj killed themselves and Star passed to Saphira?
I was executed.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Right.
And that wouldn't work because
Wait, what
Andrew...
if Void did it?
It's possible. But yeah, regardless, we're not able to shift the vote from Callie without the person
Callie,
being.
what was
believed
your
up.
what was your number?
I got a 2 on my on the night before. Last night I got a 1.
Were you claiming empath?
I was
Wait, you
claiming
got
empath.
Wait, you
Yeah,
got a
that's-
1.
Yeah, I got a 1 last
But
night.
that doesn't add up to
Alright,
The
we're
spy
getting
being
guilt here,
Baylor
so
and Saf.
you don't run a vote.
So
Roll
the
tie,
other
tie,
world
tie.
is either Andrew or Saf being a poisoner. That is a thing that does function here.
Yeah, but I think
Oh.
fundamentally there is no way we can change it. So
Alright,
Yeah.
votes.
Also,
Yeah,
Saf was
Callie?
very eager to go on Callie.
Okay.
this is true.
The only nomination left is Callie to Saphira. Callie, do you want to do that?
No, I nominated Rue. Rue's the only one that
No,
has
I'm
the
the only
nomination
one.
Rue
for
to Saphira,
Saphira.
sorry.
If
Yeah,
Rue
Rue
wants
I
to
need-
do that.
Can I have 30 seconds
Okay.
to think?
I'm just gonna say this bluntly though is Saphira would need to vote to kill themselves.
And the
Yeah,
empath
that's
would
the-
come up as a 0.
Wait, were there
Or,
4
like,
on
it
me?
doesn't
So it'd have to
necessarily
be
the
5?
spy does not actually come up
A
sometimes.
tie's possible, but wouldn't be
A
good for-
tie would just lose the game for us,
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't tie.
I-
Just
Should we just?
Yes, Void.
Like the thing I want to point out is with a poisoner, Callie could have gotten a 2 when they should have either gotten a 1 or a 0. The other thing is if there is no poisoner and you are actually true, Callie has to be evil. And if we have no
Wait.
poisoner and no drunk because we have no second outsider and we do have a spy,
Does
Callie
does
is the kill.
Does the
Yeah.
poisoner come before the demon in the sense
Poisoners
of using their
again
ability?
before all killing, before all info.
And if the if the demon is star passed to the poisoner, does that poison go away or does it stay?
It goes away.
Goes away.
goes away.
Hey, Rue, you got to make that nomination.
Like Saphira
My
would.
gut is telling me to nominate Saphira, so I nominate Saphira.
We
There's
literally
no point.
can't.
Okay, tell us why.
Oh, there is no point because 1, 2, 3, and is it 4 to tie?
I believe it is 4 to tie.
I retract. I end a.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Saphira, you have anything to say? Baelnar, can Rue retract, or we do still need to run this?
It's like technically, but we're not gonna vote. It's not gonna make it.
I'm
I'm
not gonna vote.
You
It's
can
not
just
gonna
run
make
the
it.
clock, but
I can't just close it. So
yeah, that also
just
works.
end
It
the
doesn't
day.
matter.
all right, Caligado, you have been executed. How would you like to die?
No, I just get hanged.
Nice and simple. Nothing wrong with that. Callie just gets hanged from the clock tower, dangling around, and yeah, they're dead, and that's the game.
That's unfair.
What?
I call bull on that. I didn't get to do anything. Because the investigator was just immediately on me. How was I supposed to
Congratulations to the
do
good
anything?
team. All right, so maybe this wasn't the best bag to set up, but I was really curious to see how this was going to go because Rue was indeed our investigator who learned that Saphira or Baelnar was the spy. Saphira was indeed the spy. Baelnar was our fortune teller who learned, I believe they only got one guess, and they guessed that either Imagination
or myself
or yourself. Imagination was indeed our red herring because they were indeed the soldier who came out right away as the soldier and was never targeted by the demon. Kagan was our chef who learned to 0 because Boyd was our undertaker who learned that Kagan was the chef. And Caligado was our ant.
Yippee!
I had a full grim.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do at all with that.
Yes, Boyd.
I will say, especially in very small grims like this, if you're including investigator and spy, think about registering spy as a good and a townsfolk, so you get investigator. No. You have no minions, and that actually
Yeah,
would hide
'cause as soon
where
as-
the spy is.
Hide where the spy was.
As
Yeah,
soon as the
I
spy
always
came up,
forget
it was
about
like,
that.
okay, we have a small enough group to just say every role and clear everyone.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
You
I ended
learn.
up
It's
like,
learning. It's a learning
It's all
process.
good.
Yeah.
It's learning.
I
Yeah.
always forget about the spies thing, even when I'm playing. Like, I always forget about that.
And Imagination, I do have to just say, you looked so suspect.
I tried to anchor it as much as I could, and just it was a lost cause near the end of it because it was going to be me or you, Maj,
Sure.
and we would have lost
Hi.
regardless.
Yeah.
Hi, Goop.
Oh well.
Hey, Goop.
Is it a little cooler in your room?
A little bit.
Oh.
I was waiting to see if Void was going to say something.
Oh, yeah, Void.
What were the buffs?
Oh, Empath, Monk, and Mayor.
But since I was a spy, I just picked Sire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
I know that I personally, when I run TB, I personally don't like running. I don't like running investigator when there's only one minion. I always feel like that's really just unfun. I know it's on the home script, but investigator one minion just feels bad sometimes.
Yeah, because then you just immediately know one of these two people is a minion, and then that's it. The minion can't really do anything.
Unless
Also-
Monk poison bluff.
You want to know what
Yeah.
would be really funny?
I am going to I think I am going to be dipping here. My voice is
I
kind
need to
of.
dip.
My allergies have been bad, so my throat's not happy, and my brain is still a little melty.
That's totally fair. All right. Well, thanks for playing, Baelnar and Kagan.
Yee.
Thanks for
I'll
playing.
click the mouse.
You all have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.
I will see you all whenever I see you. Boop.
No,
boop.
you.
Oop, that's the wrong button. But it's fine. It is fine. But yes, thank you all for joining me. This has been good fun, even if it was a little bit chaos. Do not poke me! Oh, look at all these fucking dorks. All these precious little beans. Do not nom! You know what? I'm stealing you. Oh yeah, no, we play every Saturday. Like, I occasionally take breaks, but, it is, like, this group plays every Saturday. We vary who's playing, who's storytelling, but we play every Saturday. So yes, there will definitely be more Blood on the Clock Tower. I love this fucking game, even if I occasionally need a break. Now, who the heck do we write? This is later than my normal stream time. Aoi is chatting. Fair enough. Oh, if it's Aoi's affiliate anniversary, then yes.
Why, Aoi? Not Aoi. It's Yuki. Wrong Ui. Yes. Okay, and I have to beat these ads. But yes, thank you all for joining me. If you've enjoyed my nonsense, you can find my Blue Sky over there or my Discord over there to keep up with me. I'm going to be back tomorrow, unless my voice is really fucked, with probably Monster Hunter. But I'm not fully sold on that. As I said, we're going to be rating Aoi. Top raid call is for non-subs. Bottom one is for subs. Copy and paste them just to let
Aoi know where you came from. I believe that's everything. Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all then. Also, if you're in the Discord, vote on what game I should play once I'm done with Dredge, or whenever I have a space in my schedule in general.